All right, hello everybody. How are you all doing? I hope you're all doing well. My name is Paradise, and welcome to the Paradise League Heroes of Newerth SEA tournament season number 1, I guess. And we're gonna start off here on day 2 with the qualifiers, round 2, with Frankenstein versus Tesdi Tihid, I believe. I'm not quite certain if I pronounced that correct, but we're gonna have these issues with the Thai community teams. And I'm now joined here today by What You Got, aka Chris and Doze. Gentlemen, how you doing today?
Hello, Paradise. We're back for another day, it seems. We got some more single elimination qualifier matches from our SEA tournament. Happy to be here. How you doing today, Doze? Are you also happy to be here?
I'm happy to be here, man. It's gonna be some fun. I missed a couple of games yesterday, but I'm gonna catch up today. And
Yeah,
we're gonna
you
see
left me
some.
early on yesterday. I'm glad to have you back.
I did
And
well.
let's see if we can pick up where we left off. We
Yeah,
uh, we might be actually covering the same team that you got to see yesterday. TDX, I think. Did you get to watch them yesterday? I forget
I
which
don't
match
know.
you saw.
I don't remember actually which time I watched it
Well,
was.
Frankenstein here on the Legion side, they're going to be a new one for me at least. So let's see what they bring to the table here.
Mhm.
Um, the bans are done. I'll talk about them here, and you can tell me what you think.
Mhm.
Pearl, Mage Bane, Pestilence ban from Legion. Jeremiah, Soul Reaper, Doctor Repulsor ban from Hellborn.
Yeah. So I mean, the Soul Reaper is a pretty straightforward band. The hero is a bit disgusting in my opinion. It's like a pretty broken hero. But the rest of the bands is um I would say it's a more uncommon bands in my opinion. Like you don't really, yeah, the RSI band could be something though, because the RSI is pretty good as well. But like the Soul Pestilence, Mage Pain, Doctor Repulse are they're pretty outstanding bands, I would say.
Yeah, so from watching games yesterday, the Mage Bane and the Doctor, and even the Pestilence, they look like pretty metagame picks for this region and this map, as well as this mode. Again, we're playing casual mode here for those who didn't tune in yesterday's stream. So it is a bit different format here, different map too. So like a lot of different factors come into play here, and perhaps we're used to seeing on normal mode FOC. But already some interesting picks here. We have Behemoth, Witchslayer, and Sir Bensington, and going up against Bubbles and Magmas so far.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what do you think so far?
So not much really. Like you see the approach from the Legion, I would say it's a way more aggressive. Like you have the Witchslayer, you have the Bends, you have the Behemoth, both three very aggressive heroes.
Mm-hmm.
And meanwhile, like you have a Bubbles that Bubbles is pretty much in between, like both passive and aggressive. Like he can play pretty much from behind, but also be a lot of aggression. And the Magmus is just overall a good hero. So yeah, we will see. Depends on the picks here. Like the Curse isn't banned, Monarch isn't banned. I don't know if these heroes are really picked in casual. I'm not sure. But like one
They,
of
they
those,
they were picked yesterday quite a bit. Yeah, I do think
yeah.
so. Mhm.
Like I think like a Monarch or a Cursed on the Hellborn side, and the Legion could struggle a bit because they do have the catch, but if they don't catch the heroes they want to, they might just get punished for it.
Yeah, Monarch looks fantastic this game. Even something like a Vindicator we saw yesterday played against like a Bensington Witchslayer lineup, which
Uh-huh.
they have here on Frankenstein's team. Vindicator was very disruptive for counter initiations. They ran that with a Sandwraith, so they do like to run some interesting stuff here. I will say though, the Witchslayer in general, not a hero we see a lot, but saw a lot yesterday, and I think it's quite good against heroes like Bubbles and Magmas that are very slippery, because this hero provides lots of disable, and they
Mhm.
already have that paired with a Behemoth. Like that's a pretty nasty like stun train to go up against if you're like
Yep,
on Bubbles, right?
I agree. So we see if we look at the bands now, like we talked about,
Rockman,
yeah,
Pebbles. I
that
haven't seen much Pebbles actually.
like that's a lot of aggression here as well. Like the pebbles, the bushwhack, the hag, it screams aggression from the bands. So they might be like afraid of the more aggression picks on the Legion side, the Hellborn. and yeah, and the
Mhm.
bans from the Hellborn are Armadon, Bramble, and Hellbringer, and that I would say that's a more passive. Like they can get punished if they get jumped and they don't kill the people. They can get punished. So
Mhm.
I think they have a good mindset in both teams with when they ban and picking right now. It's a
Yeah,
Kronos and
the Wretched
Engine.
Hag we saw yesterday with Grimoire, even if she gets like dual lane, she just has so much impact. And then the Armadon, we were seeing that nonstop yesterday. Had good games and bad games as well. So, what do you think about the Kronos and the Engineer picks? Kronos, maybe more specifically, Engineer we see quite a lot.
I love Kronos, man. Kronos is such a good hero. Like the if you're able to snowball at least just a little bit, he's such a dangerous hero to face, and he's such a good hero. But also keep in mind that, like we said, sorry, the Legion side has a lot of aggression heroes. So if they don't really catch anyone, they gonna struggle a lot. I think.
Mhm.
Like they need to be the guy who's jumping this game. I think if they're not, they're gonna lose.
I noticed this is a lot of like team fight presence on Hellborn. Can you imagine like a Flux paired with all those heroes? I don't think they will run a
Uh,
Flux. I mean, it's possible they could run like Mag and Engie supports, but that would be pretty nasty. Or even maybe some more AoE to go with the Kronos. But yeah, I'm not too sure if they want to maybe last pick their offlaner or mid or something, depending where they want to throw this bubbles. Avenor, that's a pick I was not
oh,
expecting, going up against a Kronos.
that's
Do
right,
you- what do you
core.
what
Huh.
do you think about that? Yeah, they're going Benzi, Parallax, and Ravenor. It's very
Uh,
like heavy on the farmers.
I was not expecting that. Not a tri-core like that.
Ooh, Bombardier. Okay, so they did pick up some more like Chronos synergy, and it looks like, does that mean it'll be like a mid lane Bombardier, or do you think it's like a Do you think like
I
Bomb or Mag are supports? I actually don't know like how they
no,
want to run these.
I think this could be a four bomb. So
A four
Magnus
bomb?
bomb long. Actually, I don't know. Maybe
Or
they're gonna
maybe
use.
Bomb 5 with Chronos and then NG Magmus
You
as
remember
well?
you remember the old days when you played Chrono Suicide and Bomb Mid and you had the global ulti?
Yeah.
Those were the good times when you went Chrono Suicide and then you just ulted with global bomb ulti. That was so huge.
I will say if Bomb can get staffed this game, like just having the global plus the napalm with the Chrono Field is gonna
Yeah,
be, oh
yeah,
man, that's gonna be so nasty. It's a strong combo. And I really like the fact that he can put Sticky Bomb on like anybody but Engineer this game and they could just blink in
yeah,
or stun or surf in or whatever. And
yeah.
then like there's a lot of synergy here with the Bombardier as well.
Yeah.
So who's gonna be going where? That's the real question.
So yeah, 5-man going here for the Hellborn into a Legion jungle. I love it. Just go, guys. Let's go.
Yeah, when I watched TDX yesterday, they looked like a very solid team. So perhaps one of the more like coordinated teams versus maybe because again, this is a qualifier round, so sometimes perhaps like these teams aren't necessarily like super coordinated with each other. But
Mhm.
TDX looked very solid from what I remember, and I'm interested to see what Frankenstein here on our Legion side comes up with in this best of one. Looks like they are going to be perhaps running an offensive tri lane with the Bensington, Witchlayer, Behemoth. Not
Mhm.
like super out of the question, I would say, but it is a bit odd, I would say, to leave Ravenor solo bot.
It is. It really
And
is.
when
I don't think
Parallax mid
Revenor.
is probably okay. Yeah,
I don't think Revenor really works as like a solo
suicide
hero.
carry.
Yeah, I think he needs another guy on his lane, like a Prophet is such a good hero with him, for example.
I've seen Ravenors played mid where they just max the static shock and then they just sustain themselves, but I don't feel like it's necessarily that great. Especially if he
Yeah.
wants to play like mid against the bomb here, which is the mid for Hellborn.
Uh-huh.
Bomb is just like really strong against these melees. Might also be very strong for Parallax to deal with as well.
Uh-huh. Oh, so we get. Oh, it's a.
Bubbles versus a Ravenor,
Just.
1 versus 1, and then
I.
NG's
This.
going top. And Magnus is roaming here. He's in between the mid and the, or he's in the Legion jungle, but he wants to be like a roaming Magnus.
We do see that Witch are actually running bots, and they're not gonna try in top. They're gonna do the 2-1-2.
Should we do a quick sync check just to make sure? 34, 35, 36, 37. We good?
47.
Okay.
Yep.
Alright, perfect. Oh, Paradise is ahead of me a little bit. Alright, hold on. Keep talking, Paradise. Okay, I'm good.
Okay, we're good.
Alright, we're good. Alright, I'm synced up with the cameraman now. 1 minute on the clock. Alright. So somebody got first blood. Looks like Magnus and Bubbles took out Witch Slayer. Alright, that doesn't surprise me that much.
Well,
I'm not sure if that was a level 1 Bubbles or a level 2, but either way. Good job here from TDX to get the Bloodlust on their roaming Magnus. He picks up Striders. Looks like he'll be building toward a Chalice now, and he's doing a pull here on the lane with the hard camp.
what do you think about mid wins? A bomb versus a Parallax. Who would you favor?
I would say Bomb should be heavily favored in this lane. I will say it's probably a bit nicer that the denies I don't count for as much, so the Parallax can get his like level 6 around the same time as the Bomb, and perhaps even kill him like with the double jump silence.
Deny doesn't work?
I think you get full experience, right?
Oh,
I believe so. If it's casual mode, right?
Oh, I never played it, so I actually have no idea.
Well, we could take a look here in a sec when the Parallax's whole creep wave dies. But he might die. He's going in. He's here. Great timing from Behemoth to try to go for a counter jump. Sticky Bomb is put back on the Parallax. He's going back in. Man mode, baby. I love it.
And Angie's gonna kick him.
Oh, Angie's here. Oh, one more hit.
There you go.
Turret's gonna take him out. And it's mid wars, baby. We got 5 to 6 players here in the mid lane. He's trying to continue the fight here on the Bombardier. Sticky Bomb is put on the Behemoth. Benzington's rotating over. Witch Slayer was coming from the top side. Now decides to run into Engineer. Witch Slayer could fall here. Oh. Minis up the Engineer. Stuns the Bomb. Is going to take him out. Witch Slayer does get auto attack down. What is going on here, Doze? Fisher Wall blocking the Engineer, but Magnus stuns over to the Parallax and ports back into the mid lane. He's level 4, so he doesn't have the double jump yet. Oh, a good stun from the Benzi and kill secured here coming in to not let Engineer deny himself over to the Ancients. 7 kills, 3 minutes in. I think safe to say we're pretty happy to be seeing a pretty action-packed game 1 here. Start the day off.
Yeah. We need to pause. I don't see Witch Slayer.
We actually need to pause, or?
Yeah. I need to reset. I don't see the Witch Slayer hero.
Alright, Paradise, you say the pause. 3:33.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go back.
Give me 1 second. I need to restart my game because for some reason I don't see the Witch Slayer hero. I was like,
okay,
who are you talking about? And I saw Witch Slayer studies coming out of nowhere. I'm like, what?
This is funny. Okay, so alright, I'm ready at 3:33 when you get back in.
3:32.
We'll do a resync once again. Invisible Witch Slayers are dying on Doze's screen.
Yeah,
we'll get that fixed.
1 second.
Look how important you are, Doze. We even paused the stream for you. Alright, so while we're here for a second, Kronos is currently top farmer of the game. 448. He is about to hit level 5. He's going for Steam Boots, it looks like. He had some free farm up there in the top lane while everyone was playing Mid Wars for the last minute and a half. Benzington and the Witch Slayer were roaming around, as well as the Behemoth. No, we said 3:33. So once you get there, let me know.
I'm done. I'm ready.
All right, we can have cameraman do a countdown for us, and we'll. All right, we are back.
Witch Slayer shows up. I'm happy.
Yeah, what lane is he in? Quick test.
His bot.
Okay, he's bot. we see Witch Slayer. Great. All right, so Bomb is getting close to level 6. Parallax needs a little bit more XP than him. Puts out some good pressure here on the Parallax. with the combo.
I noticed that the bomb actually went with W at level 4 instead of actually level 2, which I think you don't really care about sticky bomb level 1, so you really want it on level 2, and the W with the E and level 2 you deal so much damage.
I personally love the sticky bomb. I think it's great for like boxing them out of lane and denying and stuff. But yeah, I think you're right. It probably does do less damage. Bot lane, we have a little poke. Level 6 bubbles though. Kelpfield comes out on the Ravenware. And Magnus and Bubbles are just going to create too much pressure here. Witchlayer might also go down. He throws out the apple, but there's a soul trap coming in from the Bubbles. Magnus getting stunned up in the tower. He's going to tank some tower hits. Does go for the stun, misses it. And Witchlayer will fall to the DOT there. So Mr. Mustang picks up a double tap here for TDX.
The Thai bubble, man. It's always so good.
Yeah, they play this Bubbles very good from all the games I've seen. A lot of really good Bubbles players. Yeah, so Kronos, I was saying before you were reconnecting that Kronos is the top farmer of the game. He's having a great start. But what do you think we'll see item-wise from Kronos this game?
I mean, I would guess just the Parasite's Thunderclaw. I don't. I hope I don't see a Rune Cleaver because I really dislike that item on the Kronos. I think you always need the attack speed.
What do you think he should buy first? Like, should he be looking to fight and go Elder, or should he be looking to go for the T-Claw? And...
I would guess this is actually casual mode. I would rather like see the Elder Parasite and maybe like utilize the cooldown of the ulti.
Smoked up Witchlayer bot lane. He's gonna try to catch the Bubbles here. Good shell surf though coming in from Bubbles to juke this. You said Elder Parasite?
Yeah, I hope I say Elder Parasite so he can just be more aggression. Like they have the bomb, they have the roaming Magnus, they have the bomb ulti. Like they can put so much aggression with the Kronos ulti.
What about something like a Brass Knuckles? Is that something he should look to get, or do you think it's gonna just delay his core items for too much?
I don't think you need a Knuckles on the Kronos. That's my opinion.
Lane, another Kelphield comes out on the Ravenor. Counter Nightfall coming in from Legion though. They are going to try to bring down the Magnus, which there does use the Miniaturize. Does have a Graveyard Stun. Behemoth is here as well, assisting. Oh, big air strike from Bombardier comes in. Kronos comes in as well with a leap. Didn't have mana for an ultimate, but it ain't going to matter. Hat-trick comes out for Ghost X2 here on the Bombardier. Woof. A lot of big ultimates coming in.
That's huge. That's a huge man. I love it. And the Bubbles is ice cold when he stands there with the apple and the sackstone and just guys go at me, try to kill me, and then
he didn't even die, right? He survived. Actually,
he survived.
It looked like he was just gonna slowly die once the spells were used, but nope.
Yeah. See the Ravenor is gonna get ganked here. They have the Chrono Field, so. I guess that's a dead Ravenor. In my book.
Yep, they go in here. They were waiting for Bubbles, so they didn't have to burn Chrono Field. So Ravenor has died consecutive times now.
Yeah.
Kronos looks like he is going for the Thunderclaw. Bennington comes in here with Behemoth. They take out the Magnus, but they lose the Witchlayer. Now Kronos with the leap down. He's maybe thinking about going with the Chrono Field. He will. Knocks down everyone. Doesn't have a lot of damage though. Parallax is here with the Earth Shatter now, turning his attention onto the Bubbles, who picks up a Savage Stick hat-trick before dying. Behemoth gets knocked down by a keg to the dome. He falls now. Parallax out of mana. He will have to fall back as well. Witchlayer back into the party, but Hellborn will just retreat this one off. And I think Hellborn came out on top. What's your analysis here from that big fight?
Yeah, like they do get 2 big kills because they got the streak on the Bubbles, like the 7-0. So that like that, I think
934 gold to Parallax there.
Yeah, that's a lot of gold. I think the streaks are very important in casual mode.
Behemoth gonna get found here by Kronos and Engineer. I don't know if they're gonna dive this. Sticky Bomb trying to spot him out here. Bennington going onto the Bombardier, who's in between the 2 towers. Meanwhile, they take out the Witchlayer in the background. Kronos and Engineer took him out. Energy field is down, causing some disruption. There's a 3-man lava surge. The eruption is going to be canceled right away by the Behemoth dunk. And then Engineer throws out a keg. Could he save the Magnus in time? It looks like he will. He's in the steam bath. Ravenor takes out a victim in Engineer in the background. Kelfield is up, locking down the Parallax, and Earthshatter not going to be up for too long. Kronos survives on low HP, and it is just chaos here. Chaos in the Legion jungle. Bubbles getting disabled by the Witchslayer. Ravenor comes in, does some big right clicks, picks up a double tap there, and gets payback onto the Bubbles.
So, yeah, it's very back and forward. Like, but I think the Hellborn had a 6k lead before that fight, right? Now they're equally, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
What's
going on here? Bensington's trying to block the Engineer. Parallax comes in with a fulcrum drop, dashes in, one more auto attack. Good apple coming in from the Engineer. He's staying alive. Forces out a twig from the Bensington. Kronos leaps in now. 6 seconds on his leap. He's gonna fall. Ports are not in time as Bubbles, and the flank is coming from Magnus and Bombardier. Which target are they gonna go for? It looks like they want the Bensington. They're gonna nuke him down. He didn't have Joust for 5 more seconds, so he will fall. Chaos.
So
It's chaos.
See, like Kronos picks up the Thunderclap first. I mean, it's not bad, right? I guess he's gonna focus a bit more on the farming, and then we might not even see the pairs. I don't know if they have a different build or not. I'm not sure, but
sorry, which hero?
Kronos. Like he went to Thunderclap.
Right. Yeah.
So I'm not sure if we're gonna see other pairs. I see that Ravenor is running other pairs though. But yeah.
Guess who's got a portal key already? It's Bombardier. 10 minutes in.
It's that the cache mode gives you like items so much quicker. Like the 10-minute peak is gonna do a lot, I think.
I think they're getting like 2 to 3 gold per second. I'm just trying to watch the gold ticks.
I think it's
Bombardier jumps in, countered fissure here from the Behemoth. That's not going to be enough to save him. Bombardier does fall down to the tower. Bensington actually uses the Joust thinking he wouldn't die there. Now Bubbles feeling more confident. He's taking the tower though. Ooh, big damage coming in from the Bensington. Almost takes out the Bubbles. He jumps in though and he takes out the Behemoth in the trees. Will he make the survive here? 1 second on the stun. He does land it. He couldn't use the takeover in time. Just too fast on the Joust there. But Magnus and Engineer are here to clean up the last survivor in Bensington. And 4 are down. I think, was that a full genocide? No, actually, they didn't. I don't think they lost Ravenor, right?
So meanwhile, they were doing that fight. Witchslayer and Parallax got caught by the NG and Kronos in the middle lane.
Oh, okay.
Or actually, maybe rather.
Kronos actually got a double tap while that was going on. I missed that completely.
Yeah, they did a really good combo. They used the NG field, and then Kronos used ulted Parallax inside of the NG field. So yeah.
So he's already up to 670 GPM on the Kronos. Oof.
That's a nasty Kronos, man. Like Kronos can basically 1 versus 5 hour game if he has the game.
Oh yeah, I mean he's up there with late game carries for sure when he's at the farm. So the Bombardier, he has a Mighty Blade. Is this like? Do you think it's a component for staff, or is he gonna go for Shrunken Head?
I would guess that the staff. I would be surprised if that's a BKB, but you never know. Like the enemy team only have medical damage basically.
Yeah, I mean if his idea is to put Sticky Bomb on himself and jump in, Shrunken Head could make sense. Engineer also building his own staff. He's got 2 of the. He's almost up to the 3rd component in gold at least. So he's going to be having that pretty early this game. Bubbles activates a haster and jumps away from the Parallax, who has Icon picked up. I will say though, this isn't like the earliest Icon. He's got it at around 12 minutes with 490 GPM. And if you it feels very normal, right? Like the timing.
Yeah, exactly. And if you don't really get the charges you want, the icon becomes kind of bland in my like. You want those early charges. If you don't get them, you don't really like. Then you basically waste 3.2k.
Bensington's gonna port out a bottom. There was an army of Hellborn heroes swarming the Legion jungle, so he wisely did not farm that creep wave. You think he's going for Thunderclaw on the Benz? He's got a glove here, or is it Elder Parasite Bensington? or is there something else here? Maybe it's Insanitarius Bensington.
Oh, I would love to see that, man.
That'd be pretty sick, but I don't think so.
I think that's so.
20 gold on the Behemoth for his portal key. That's going to be a pretty impactful pickup.
It is. Shadow Witcher is not really close to PK either. I mean, he's not really close to his PK. That's kind of sad because like a PK Witcher is probably the most dangerous support you can ever face.
I agree. What do you think about Behe skipping heavyweight or sorry, enrage? He has no points in enrage at all. He can't do like a full chain stun.
I think 1 point in W is good, just because like you utilize the stun on the E, like you can stun up people so much with that spell. So it's like if he
we're gonna probably have an engagement here. Behe jumps in, does get a solo dog. Actually, that's two. Magnus and Engineer, but Chronofield comes out. Airstrike on top. They take out the Parallax. Kronos does go down to the Bensington, comes in with the Nightfall. And Ravenor on one hit survives this fight.
Oh no!
Well, he did survive, but then he decided to try to TP on out, and Bombardier was here, had something to say about that. Throws out a sticky bomb onto the Behemoth. He will take him out. Smackdown comes out. Bensington trying to get a return kill. Bombardier's diving the tower, man. He just has no fear. He will eventually respect the tower and fall back, but this was all happening while Bubbles was top lane.
Yeah,
so
Bubbles was...
They took a 4 versus 5.
Bubbles wasn't even in the fight, and they basically won the fight, I would say.
Yeah, he had DD. He had DD as well in his bottle. And just finished his Grimoire of Power. Ooh, this guy's going to be outputting some good damage as well now. 19% on the hero chart, so Mr. Mustang is doing pretty good on the bubbles despite not being in that specific team fight.
Yep.
Engineer has his staff already. 15 minutes in. Kelfield comes out top lane into Eruption. They use 2 ultimates here just to make sure to secure that kill on the Bensington. I mean, their Tricore's not doing that bad. They're all between 450 and 500 GPM, but unfortunately, comparing it over to the Hellborn side's Tricore, they're just all like 600 to 700 GPM, like about 200 higher, 1 to 200 higher. Earthshatter's up. Ravenor gets a kill here onto Magnus, and now he wants another kill on the Engineer. Big right click's coming in. He does survive here on low life. Airstrike does some good damage. Does take out the Witch Layer at the very end there. Bubbles trying to escape here. He's going to throw in a silence onto the Behemoth. Soul Trap comes out and right clicks smacking. But here comes Ravenor now with a portal key. And he takes out the Bubbles. It's a hat trick for him. And I suppose the Legion side walked away with a little victory here in this fight. They got some icon charges up on the Parallax as well.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm looking for. That the icon charges on the Parallax is gonna make a huge difference. It might not look that on paper, but I think it's gonna do. Because like the Parallax, if he gets a snowball, it's amazing hero. Like right now, they don't have a single Shrunken on the Hellborn side. I think now is time to go. I see that the Kronos is building towards the Shrunken. So like. Yeah,
and Kronos wasn't in that fight, so it seems like they tend to take these like 4-on-5 engagements. They're just so far ahead right now. They're able to kind of go more or less even in these fights, but Kronos was farming that whole time. He took out the bot tower, finished his Hyper Crown, and then he's even working toward, as you said, the Shrunken now.
He's gonna have it very soon, so... Yeah. We see the Witcher is getting close to his peak though. That could be a really good item to pick up. Like basically gonna have a shipstick on the team with a PK. So
can you imagine if they had Orb of Zombos and Ophelia's Pact and whatnot?
That would be so.
Man, they'd be getting their items so fast.
Yeah.
I think he just finished the Shrunken on Kronos. They would outfarm the carry, maybe. Why click creeps when you can not click creeps and still have more gold than the people clicking creeps?
Yep. We see that. I don't know if you said it, but we see that the bomb finishes staff, by the way.
Okay, yeah. So they have 2 stacks. Group smoke coming in from Hellborn here. Meanwhile, mid lane, Mr. Mustang gets caught here by a Behe Dunk, but they're gonna end up losing their Bensington down in the bot lane. That was a 4 to 5 man group smoke here from TDX. Yeah, they got a big ultimate, like wombo combo now with the bomb, the NG. I'm wondering if they'll staff like the Bubbles and the Kronos this game. Maybe just forget about the Magma staff.
Yeah, I suppose
those are some decent staffs as well. Like Chrono Field getting cooldown reduction, 1 second extra, and Allies being able to move inside sphere. Mid lane, they're gonna take out the Witch Layer here. So close to his PK. Falls again. Doesn't lose gold though, so it's okay, but 0-10 now in the Witch Layer.
Yep. So the Wisher is not having a really great game this game.
He's 190 GPM and you got a Magnus on Hellborn with 400. More than double his GPM. Poor guy. Chronofield comes out behind the tier 2 tower, hits 2, airstrike on top. They're gonna delete 2 targets right away in both the Revenant and the Parallax. No chance for them. Good initiation there from the Chronos, but he gets counter jumped here. Do they have the damage? He's rewinding, and Benzington is gonna fall.
Massacre.
Oh no, it's not looking good for Frankenstein. It's just another superb team fight coming in from TDX.
If you really feel like the communication in TDX is a bit better than Frankenstein, because they tend to just go in one by one a bit. Sadly. But yeah, the game is looking very grim now for the Legion side.
Yeah, I'm not really sure how they're gonna beat a Chronos, at least with their setup, because they also have to go through the bubbles and the bomb, who are also very farm.
And I just imagine like a behemoth flux here. On the Legion side. I mean, in hindsight, it's so the flux just got untouched. But imagine like a behemoth with a flux, you can one-shot the entire team, basically. I would love to see that happening.
I think the potential's there.
Yeah.
By the way, Bombardier did staff Chronos. I don't know if he had that in that last fight or not, but
I don't think he did, but yeah, he did. And then Angie actually, who did he staff?
oh, Engie gave a staff over too. He staffed the Magnus over the bubbles actually. Okay.
Well, I like the new staff effect on the
Oh
Magnus is pretty
right, the
good.
Magnus staff got a little buff, right?
Yeah, it stuns enemies in the end.
After the last pulse goes out, right? Okay. And then does it do more? It does more damage too, right? Or
Yep, it does more damage and it has a bigger radius. So I think the staff Magnus is not that bad anymore, especially with its stump.
okay.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, maybe that's better. I mean, they have no Shunkens on Frankenstein yet, so maybe the Bubbles Kelp not too necessary. They're gonna kill Kongor here, give a token of life over to Kronos, who has another DD man. Oh, picks up a Firebrand as well.
Disgusting, man. Disgusting.
Disgusting.
Yeah, I guess they're gonna try to get the mid-rack here. It's open rack, so...
Oh, we have a jump here.
went...
Goes solo onto the Parallax. Kelfield locks down Witch Layer. They take him out as well. Bubbles getting stomped up by the VH, but he's got a sticky bomb on him. Meanwhile, in the background, Benzington tries to go for the back line. Too much damage, though, from the supporting cast. Energy field was down as well. There's buybacks happening from 3 heroes, I think, in this fight from Frankenstein. They're going to take out the Chronos here. And now they're going to try to make it more Magnus inside the base with a barrier rattle. Parallax going for the Bombardier, but can't keep the chase on. Magnus, one more second on the officer. It's not going to be in time. They do end up getting some kills here with the buybacks. Most notably the Chronos, but they also got Engineer and Magnus.
Yeah. So they used the buybacks, but they did say the racks though. So I think that's good.
Yeah, three buybacks for Arax is something. They definitely would like to open up the map a bit. They haven't gotten a single tower yet, so they are going to respawn in like the next 10 to 20 seconds. If they could at least break 1 or 2 of these towers, it'd be nice. Because otherwise, I mean, three buybacks is quite a big investment as well. Is he going to try to find the Bombardier here? Maybe. They saw him in the trees. Runs into bomb. Portal key out from the Bombardier. Good dodge there. But the mini happens on the Magnus. They're going to bring him down. Earth Shatter was used. And he actually cancels it as he didn't have the most mana. Meanwhile, Benzington dies off by himself here. The team kind of went the opposite direction. So they end up trading 1 for 1. Once they got the Chronofield back up, they got everything ready to go again in 10 more seconds.
Yeah,
so I think this is probably a Rex. Benzing could use the second buyback. I don't know if they actually would want to take this fight. They are probably waiting for Behemoth Dunk to come up.
It's
And
under
then
4
Nightfall
seconds.
is up in a few seconds as well.
The Paris
Parallax
going in
jumps
now.
in though, doesn't have Earth Shatter, but he jumps in as well. But there's the counter from Engineer Field and Airstrike. Deletes 4 players. Chronofield wasn't even used in this fight because he got initiated on. Survives with low life. So even without the Chronofield, they're still able to take a commanding team wipe. They get all 5 players.
I think they're too far ahead. I don't know if you noticed it, but that bomb ulti actually killed both the Witch Slayer and the beam so easily.
Yeah, it's been kind of like the story of the mid game, right? Like the airstrikes just Kel field into airstrike or energy field, magma stun into airstrike, anything.
Yeah.
Chrono field into airstrike. Everything's been just lined up so perfectly for the Bombardier this game, and he's landed those airstrikes very, very nicely.
Yep.
Still has to click the button, right?
He still has to drag it as well.
Still has to aim it.
Drag it.
But yeah, I mean, he's hit multiple targets with it, so it's not like they're just burning it for one kill.
No, it's been used very good this game. Like, it's never one target.
Magnus jumps in with a sticky bomb on him. Doesn't really utilize the sticky bomb there, but Kronos is going to jump into the tier 4s on the Parallax, locks him down, takes him out, pops everything, uses Geobane Shrunken. They are going to turn back to the racks now. Eruption comes out, thinking maybe there'd be some counter pressure. Final buyback comes in here from Parallax. They want to try to get some kills here. Bubbles gets locked down. There's a sticky bomb up on the Parallax. Magnus getting silenced by the Parallax here. Airstrike, okay, does some okay damage. Witch Slayer had the Grimoire DOT on him. This Bombardier picked that up. Ravenor does a good find here in the trees with the ball lightning. And wait, how did he TP it out?
Oh, he
didn't.
peeked?
Oh, he didn't actually hit him. He actually PK'd onto him.
That looked so weird. I was so sure he hit the Q.
I thought for sure the ball lightning hit him there. It looked like it was just on the edge.
Oh, what? Wait, what? The engine removed the staff from the Magnus.
Uh-oh.
Was he like, you know what, Mace?
Oh, you know what?
Maybe
Maybe he wants to swap it to the bubbles now, because they have
oh, wait,
they have
they
2 Shrunkets.
They both removed it. Wait.
Oh, Bomb also removed his staff. What's going on?
Oh wait, it's only 60 seconds cooldown in. Is that a casual mode thing?
No, this is no, this was patched those in the last patch.
Oh man, I had no idea about that. I always wanted like 300 seconds.
You can swap the staff upgrade after a minute.
Oh, okay.
B dunk doesn't really land there. Bomb already died. They're diving for the Parallax here. And now the engine are getting jumped here from post Nightfall. Right clicks coming in from Kronos though are huge. He's got the ball lightning on him. Does Ravenor want to port it? I don't think so. And this is a 3 for 2 fight. The engine has a Resto Stone, by the way. This dude has got all the important items.
Yeah. This is yeah, it's almost a 30k lead, and the 2 racks are down. I think they're gonna get the 3rd racks here. They're not gonna do much about it.
Yeah, this is the last racks actually. 30k lead. I think they should be able to break this. They got Kronos here for the dupes. Second buyback coming in from Behemoth. No shockwave though.
But do they know that? The hell.
They should. It's still like 1 minute, 1 minute left on it. Maybe they feel like it's up, but
Oh.
okay. Now Bubbles got staff from Bombardier. Engineer still hasn't staffed anyone. He's got 2 choices. Maybe he's AFK actually. Okay, who did he staff? He staffed Kronos again. Alright,
What?
so I feel like one of them was maybe a troll to remove it from the Kronos, but I think the other one was maybe serious to give it to the Bubbles.
Yeah.
Because now they actually have 3 Shrunkens, so it actually makes more sense now that Bubbles would have the upgrade.
Yep.
So he
I
can
agree.
help them when he jumps in, and then
Oh,
they can't run away with the Shrunken on. Oh, he's gonna throw out a second one! 2 Engineer Fields are down, and a Chrono Bubble. There's ultimates everywhere. Airstrike was also used, I missed it though. Ravenor's popped his Shrunken. He is manning up here though. He's right clicking, he's staying alive. He almost kills Kronos, I believe. Might have got Storm converted there. No, he did die. That's an illusion. Okay, Kronos did die. It's not enough though because few people are still alive for TDX, so they will secure the win here. Pretty dominating game from them overall, though. They end up with a 34,000 gold at the close of this one. But what's your final thoughts here on this first one we covered today?
I mean, the TDX just played so well. I was actually a bit surprised. I thought that Legion would play way more aggressive with the picks they had. They didn't really have the like passive healer saving potential heroes. They had like the offensive, but they still like were the defensive team, sadly. But yeah, well played from the TDX, and they were just playing better.
All right, that'll close that one out. We'll go on a break here. We'll pick out another match to cover for you all. So stay tuned. We'll be right back after a short break.
check. Defensive.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back from our break. We have another qualifier single elimination match here of our HoN SEA tournament. I'm once again What You Got, your main shoutcaster, rejoined here by Doze_television. Welcome back for another one, my dude.
What up?
We got two new teams here. We got Devil Gang now on the Legion side. And we got Swag Gak here on the Hellborn side. We'll see who's going to take this one. And I think for me, I think Swag Gak is a new one to cover, but I'm pretty sure we got to watch Devil Gang yesterday. I could be wrong about that, but the name is kind of ringing a bell here. I might be wrong. I might be right. I don't know, but we'll see. Anyway, I'm excited for this one.
Yeah.
And any wild card picks you want to predict here, Doze? That maybe you'd want to see, or I hope that these SEA teams could like throw us some fancy curveballs like they like to do.
I mean, I want to see a really good silhouette. That's what I want to see.
Oh, come on, man. You're just saying that because I want to see silhouette.
Okay.
What do
you're
you
right.
want to see? Like, I would have accepted Pebbles.
fucking
I would have
flop.
accepted Adrenaline. I would have accepted Balfagor. You didn't say any of those, man. Now, I'm a little upset with your answer.
I want to see Flux, okay? I want to see Flux.
Okay, Flux. All right, that's a good one. Shieldbreaker Flux, right? Specific,
Yes.
More specific? Okay.
Yes.
All right, so you want to see Flux. I want to see Silhouette. I would love to see, like, Ophelia or something personally, but I don't think we've really seen much jungling. We saw a Legionary yesterday. That didn't work out too good, to say the least.
Yeah.
But I don't think they like to jungle that much, at least from what I've noticed. It's mostly been, like, a lot of roaming, very action, like, packed early games, and not too long of laning phases, right? Like, it feels like the laning phase isn't lasting very long in this setting.
Yeah.
Right.
Like they're very fast with the bans. I agree. Like they barely take any time of their extra time or whatever you want to call it.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Yeah.
they just ban.
So these bans are looking pretty much the same to like the other series we covered. I'm noticing Golden Veil though and Tundra. What do you think about like those specific ones? Because everything else I think is something we've seen banned already.
It seems like when the Tundra got banned, the blue all shattered, and I had to look at his stats, and I see 11% Tundra. So I think that's a respect ban.
Ah,
Bubbles.
he has
So-
Tundra in his most played.
Yeah, the blue guy.
Oh, right. I have to swap over to casual stats. I
Yep.
was looking at his normal mode where he has Monkey King, and I was like, what's he talking about? Okay, now, yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
You're right. He has 11% Tundra.
Yeah.
Silhouette.
So I guess that's a respect ban. And
Whoa!
we'll see the show. There we go, Brigade.
Letting out a cry of relief. We're seeing
Well,
a silhouette. Let's
I'm-
go.
I'm very surprised that Bushwhack is never picked. Is it like?
No,
Well,
he's
I
been
think-
picked. He's been picked and he's been banned
Huh?
quite a lot, but they don't like value it as highly as like some other heroes. That much I have noticed. Like they
Yeah.
will second phase ban the Bushwhack a lot, but they don't really like try to pick it up super early. And I wonder if that's more so like just because like the games play out so much faster. Like heroes get portal keys quicker. They're able to like kill the Bushwhack. Because I could definitely see like Bushwhack being better in like normal mode versus casual mode, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Like some of these other carries they've been picking up, like Kronos and this other, like Kronos gets banned a lot even. But yeah, there's a Bushwhack. So
There is
Uh-huh.
a Bushwhack actually.
Bushwhack versus Silhouette matchup.
No.
I will say though, in general, I think Silhouette doesn't necessarily care that much if Bushwhack steals her attack speed because she can still gain attack speed fairly easily
Yeah.
just by using abilities, proccing her passive, so she can still like do what she wants to do in that regard. But yeah, Bushwhack versus Silhouette, that's gonna be an interesting one. And then they have a Magnus and a Pearl, kind of paired with the Bushwhack so far. Bubbles, that hero gets either like first picked or banned almost every single game from what I've seen.
They love
I
the
just
bubbles, man.
love Bubbles, and I actually got to bring up something that's triggering in my memory bank. And well, you were there with me as well. OOT99. We covered this guy like 2 or 3 weeks ago. I think it was closer to like a month ago actually, when we watched the last Amateur Cup. And we had the international scene playing with the SEA teams as well. It was a fantastic tournament, by the way, if you guys did not get to see that one. But we had some really, really good bubbles play from OOT99 specifically. This guy is a really good bubbles player. And I'm wondering if he's going to be playing the bubbles here for his team again. And if so, boy, am I excited to see some more of his bubbles. So you're not excited too? Okay, I'm glad I share that sentiment alone.
No. I'm
just gonna go cry off in the corner now. You can continue the cast. Go ahead, take over, Doze. Go ahead. Nope, I'm not here. Go ahead, take over.
Okay. I was trying to figure out what they were talking about in the all chat here. Say doctor and say 55555. No, but yeah, that Bubbles played so well. I remember him. He was just everywhere. He's killing people behind towers. He's going in. He didn't give a single shit about anything. He just went in and killed everyone, and I love that.
I'm still not here, Doze. Just keep talking.
Okay, you're not here. Okay,
just keep talking.
Okay, we get to talk shit about beans. I like it.
Get it all out of your system.
Nah, I agree with you, man. That was an exciting game. This guy played bubbles so well. I hope we're gonna see another one of these bubbles in this match.
So Pebbles, Drunken Master, and Wretched Hag banned by Hellborn here. Andromeda, Witchlayer, and Vindicator. So Legion team bans out some supports in response to Hellborn's bans. Oh my god. I love it, man. Polywog Priest. That's a hero we don't see all the time, and I love Polywog Priest, man. You know who else loves Polywog Priest?
No idea.
Your boy Spooner from the SGM team.
Uh-huh.
Oh, if he's watching today. I don't know if he's watching, but if he's watching, there's a Polywog Priest in the game.
A Polywog, man. A Polywog spammer. Spooner. Disgusting. Wait. Is this pink guy not gonna play the bubbles? Oh.
Uh-oh. He swapped the Chronos.
Game's
HoD. Game's HoD over here might be playing the bubbles.
Yeah.
Oh, a Nighthound pick now too? Okay, man, the things just keep getting more spicy. I love this. And a Doctor Repulsor. Is this a oh, maybe they're doing a Tricore here. Bushwhack, Doctor, Nighthound. And then they have Magmus Pro for supports. I could see this being like a mid lane Doctor maybe, and then like an off lane Nighthound. Or even running like a tri-lane with Bushwhack. Perhaps, with the roaming Magmus. Alternatively, they could run like a jungle Doctor with then that would mean they have to run like a core Magmus or something. I don't think they're gonna do that, but it's never out of the question, I suppose. And then they pick up Geomancer. That's 3 heroes with green portraits on Hellborn. Do you think that's the win condition here for them? They have more green portraits?
Yep.
They have Geomancer, Bubbles, and Polywog Priest now. And then they're running a Chronos with a Silhouette. Like, that's also not very common, I would say, to run like those 2 heroes together in the same team. You think they're going to run like a off-lane Chronos and a hard carry Silhouette, or like a mid Silhouette even?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm really not sure. I mean, Chronos is headed to the bottom lane, so it would make some sense to run this Chronos as more of like a utility.
Yeah.
They have what is nice about this is they have 4 ranged heroes, so everyone can hit from outside the Chrono Field, and they do have some like AOE, like they have Crystal Field, Bubbles, Nukes, and Jolt and Lotus. Maybe not the best, but still provides some AOE. They're gonna run Chronos with the Geomancer, perhaps long lane, and then Silhouette and Polywog Priest in the short lane.
Yeah.
Very greedy short lane combination, right? Polywog as a main support is I just would call him a greedy support because he's kind of like a Witchlayer, but a little bit yeah, okay, one sec, Paradise. Because he's like a little bit more like level dependent. Let's do a quick sync here. So I'm counting down 30, 29, 28, 27. You good, Doze?
Yeah, I'm good.
25, 24. Okay, all right. We're fully synced up this time. And did your Polywog Priest, who's your Witch Slayer equivalent, did he load in?
Yeah,
All right, nice.
they're all in the game for me.
They're all in the game.
Yeah.
All right, who's got the best avatar, Doze? Which player?
Let me see here. Hmm.
And while you think of that, they're actually running a Magnus long lane with a Nighthound, and Magnus has an Iron Shield. This is
Okay.
not something we
I
used
found
to
my
see.
avatar.
Okay,
It
who's
has
got the best avatar?
A bushwhack. I love
what's
that
it?
green one.
The Harkoon one, I think it's
Yep.
called.
Yep. Oh, we
It
see
is.
mid here.
Yeah. Clank
Oh
coming
my
in from
God.
Kronos, and Geomancer, Poliwag coming in with the lick a tongue, and Doctor goes down. They're gonna give Bloodlust over to Poyo here, over on the bubbles. He's 830 GPM. He's skyrocketing. He's losing 30 GPM per second. It's just going down.
Get about to kill fast, Bubbles.
Get those creep kills, my dude. Alright, so they end up, I think, just running back bottom, reporting bottom. Now, they will be here a little late. You give about a wave to Bushwhack for free. Might not be too big of a deal. And now top lane, Magnus does have the Iron Shield, but the auto attacks from Silhouette are enough. I missed that. Was the Magnus like too far forward and he just got disabled? Did he go in with a stun?
They went in and he got body blocked by the Silhouette, so he ran into tower like twice.
Okay.
And there was just a good body block by the Silhouette.
Okay. Silhouette, by the way, did not go Hatchet. He went for straight Iron Shield.
Something we see here is that like the Bushwhack, he starts with a complete Soul Cream ring, and like it's just like they finish these items so early. Like some guys are buying the Iron Shield first item, no hatchet. Like, it's just a different.
Oh,
like,
mid lane, another dive here with the Geomancer. They're roaming this Doctor so heavily. They really want to punish his weak laning phase.
Yeah.
I mean, he's still level 3, but he's on 1 creep kill and 1 deny, so that's like the bigger problem. He's 144 GPM, and Bubbles just keeps having more free reign.
Yeah.
Top lane, a dive comes out. They take out the Magnus again. This long lane of Magnus Nighthound just doesn't scream to me like that it's that scary.
Maybe they think they're playing Dota. They're playing Ricky and Sand King right now.
Is that a good combo in Dota?
I wouldn't say a good combo, but some people play it, yes.
Oh. Well, anyway. Bubbles takes a lot of pressure. He's got a health potion. Doctor hits level 4. I mean, he's not that far behind in experience. If this was like, like other circumstances, yeah, Geomancer gonna hit a nice dig stun there. Bubbles ports in pretty easy to secure that one. 3 kill streak for the Bubbles. Here comes a lick. Top lane. Nighthound getting morphed up. He's got Death Lotus, but no mana currently. Has a Lunar Tier. Does hit it. Good job hitting the Lotus. One more auto attack. Nighthound is invis though. Magnus is also invis. Everyone's invis. They're very low. They had a road board here. They're gonna get a few more kills.
We're an item where you can see these people.
Polly, they might kill Polly actually, but Silhouette, she might pick up a pair of kills here. So they actually greeted for the Polywog kill. He lives. He lives. Bam Bam's here. Survives on sub 15 life. Takes out both the Nighthound and the Magnus there.
Yeah, and the 5/5s are being dropped, man. I love it.
Yeah, I know you love the 5/5s. Gotta love it. Silhouette might be dead here. She's getting body blocked in the creep wave. She's dead. Magnus also almost died to creeps, by the way. If he didn't have the Iron Shield, I think he would have counter died to creeps. That's fine. Mid lane, we have another dive on the Doctor Repulsor. He's 0-4 now. I'm feeling so bad for this Doctor. You can tell they want to go on this Pearl, but they're waiting for the silence to come up from Bubbles. Dig stun hits. They sack the Geomancer. And, well... yeah, that was pretty hopeful to say the least. I think even if the Kelp was used, that was going to be a pretty tough kill.
Yep. They didn't really have the damage up for the Pearl. Like the Pearl...
Kronos jumps in bot lane on the Bushwhack. He throws out a crippling dart, but Geomancer's coming in. Misses the dig stun. Doesn't have his Earth's Grasp, interestingly enough. He goes for the Geostalk instead. And Bubbles I think he denied himself to Newts, right?
Yeah, he did.
I don't think he. I think he died to get back to base faster.
Yep.
Yeah, that's something I noticed a lot yesterday. Was players were dying to Newts a lot,
Yeah.
which makes a lot of sense actually, because you don't. I don't think you lose gold when you die, so there's
Yeah.
no reason not to just get back to base faster. Pretty good mechanic to take use of.
Yeah, I guess so. Like why not? Why wouldn't you do it if you can?
Nighthound and Magnus are trying to set up a gank here on this bubbles, but there's a lot of ult chat this game. I wonder what they're talking about. It's funny.
Yeah, I wish we need a translator here. Where's Aston when you need him, huh?
He's the only tie around, right?
That speaks English, maybe. So we see Bubble smoked up bot here. Is he gonna get a kill
Geomancer
here?
running into Pearl. They're trading some harass. Trying to bait them out here. Kelfield comes out onto the solo bushwhack. DD bushwhack. Chronofield hits both. They're gonna secure 2 kills here most likely. Pearl just do a pushback. Chronos getting knocked into the neutral camp. Not gonna matter though. Pearl will fall. Bubbles and Chronos maybe gonna try to get a kill here on the Magnus. Good jukes coming in from 007 or OOT99. I don't know why I call him 7. Great plays coming in here. Good jukes. Makes time for the DD Bubbles to secure that kill. Onslaught streak for Poyo now. Poyo.
Oh no.
They're going to take out the Nighthound as well. Bushwhack just came back into the fight. Bubbles is here, but well, he stayed probably for too long. Wanted an annihilation, but isn't going to get it. He only gets the quad kill. Shame on him.
Shame on him, man.
Meanwhile, top lane, Silhouette and Polly were pushing the tower up there. This was just mainly like a 3 versus the rest of Legion for the most part. Doctor's level 6 now, so we can see some action pick up as far as if he wants to get involved. Doesn't have marchers or anything yet, but well, he's a doctor. He can fly. Bushwhack almost getting killed here by Kronos, but now it's Kronos getting turned on. He will fall. Bubbles comes in here with a silence, takes out the Bushwhack, and now might get stunned up by the Magnus here. He tries to do a double stun, only hits the Bubbles. Doctor flies in. Grab on, the Magnus comes out. Bubbles is going to surf to the tree line here, but Doctor zooms in, flies in, gets a kill. Cloud is down from the Nighthound. They want to get this kill on the Poly. He does pop the wards down. Very hopeful there. Would have been nice if he went for a ward trap, but they're going to take out the Pearl here with a nice Crystal Field coming in from the Geomancer. Didn't even line up a dig stun, as far as I noticed. And now Nighthound getting spotted here, dusted up. Kronos jumps in, nice pounce over to the teammate, but Bushwhack gets stunned up by the Geomancer. Is this going to be the end of the fight? It doesn't look like it. Bushwhack, he's pushing forward, wants to try to secure another kill here. But Nighthound now going to scout the way. Geostock is sonaring and spotting out the Nighthound. Kronos thinking about maybe going in here. They pop the Rev Ward down. Okay, they want to go in, but a good smoke bomb comes out first from the Nighthound, seeing that, and now Geomancer gets pounced and deleted. Kronos zips on out to safety.
I just love the all chatting between the players. It's just
Thank you.
everything that happens is like a 5. Oh, I wish I played in these games, man.
So
But
you're
yeah.
here for the you're here for the chat logs.
I'm here
Chronofield
for
comes
all
out,
chats.
bot river. Pearl gets locked down. Only needed a jolt and a morph here from Polly.
So, you see 1500, almost 1600 gold on the poly. Would you think that's PK on the poly?
Yeah, I think so. I think he's just playing like a Witch Slayer.
Yeah.
They want him to disable the Doctor Repulsor, which he's gonna do here. Doctor just dies. There's not a whole lot he can do once he gets caught. Nighthound comes in with a Cloud, pounce, goes for Polly, doesn't have enough damage.
Oh no,
They do
the
take out the
Magnus.
bubbles though in the tree line. Bushwhack gets hit by a dig stun. Geomancer has not gone for his Earth's Grasp. I find that very interesting. Like he's actually maxing out the dig and the Geostock. Eruption comes out, but Geomancer not going to be held in place long enough here. And meanwhile, Silhouette is just farming up in the top lane. She's been constantly using her shadows to put pressure on the tower. She's going to TP here to base. Most likely swap back. He's going for the Alchemist Bones as well. Chronos leaps out. Man, you are just too engrossed in the chat.
It's just so funny. This like the both teams are doing it. I love it. But yeah.
The
So,
HoN have destroyed
what items
a
would you like to see
tower.
on Doctor here? I'm actually interested in that. Like, would you like to see an icon? He's picked
I'm
up
pretty sure
Striders.
I'm pretty sure they go Striders into Icon. I think he will probably go Mana Ring first, so he can break it later. Would make the most sense. So bulk up his mana pool. Geomancer does stun in here on very low life. He's got team support. That's why, because Polly and Kronos are here. Doctor flies in, gets 1 kill. Polly is kind of low, but Doctor still has about half mana. Flying forward. Trying to get a kill here. I don't know who he's going for. Is he going for the Kronos or the Polly? Probably should just go for the Polly. But now he's in the tower. Oh, is he gonna chase here? He gets morphed. Okay. I don't think he has enough mana. I think if he had more mana, he could easily get this Polly kill.
Yeah.
Doesn't need to respect the tower, though. Meanwhile, Bubbles goes for a snipe here on the Magnus. He ends
And
up
the bubble.
falling.
Yeah. Man.
You can't tell if it's like actual banter or trash talk. It's awesome.
I think it is banter actually.
I think it's banter, yeah. Crystal Field is down. It's not gonna save his life. Does stun him up. Nighthound is starting to do some good damage now. I mean, he is top of the damage chart for his team, 12%. Meanwhile, in the jungle, Chronofield comes out and they do kill the Doctor once again.
Yeah. So we see the silhouette is staying top. I think he's waiting on the timing. He got the Alchemist Bones.
Bushwhack's here.
Oh.
Oh, hasted silhouette. Taking so much pressure from the jungle toxin. It's gonna be fine though. He's gonna port to base actually. He feels the pressure coming. He's got level 2 shadow now. Geomancer gets found in the Orange jungle. Diamond is starting to really pick up momentum. I don't know if you're feeling it, but I can feel the like pressure he's causing now for Hellborn here.
He's also gonna finish his Newerth in a second here, which is gonna help him a lot.
Very good against Silhouette as well because he can purge the shadow.
Yeah.
Do you think Silhouette will go for the Firebrand Shrunken build? Polly gets killed here. He does have a portal key already on the Polly, so he's had a really good game. Hellfield came out here, locked down the Nighthound, but he pounces over to Doctor and gets away. Now they're gonna counter jump here on the Pearl. Bubbles is gonna surf. Oh, he surfs into danger though!
No.
Wrong neighborhood. Wrong neighborhood, Bubbles.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
That's pretty funny. I would 5-5-5.
And the 5-5 as well, man. Oh, I love it.
I'm just saying, if that was me, it'd also be 5-5-5. But they got 2 portal keys now on Hellborn. Bubbles decides he doesn't need one. He's gonna go for the light brand. He wants to go into Grimoire of Power. I'm noticing a lot of Bubbles players like this build. Kind of skip the portal key. Haven't really been seeing like spell shards Bubbles. Meanwhile, Silhouette bot lane just gets melted by a level 13 Nighthound with Nullfire Blade. It feels like every time there's a kill, there's some banter coming up. It's awesome. Actually.
I love it, man.
Mid lane, man, I can't keep up. There's just kills everywhere. Doctor dies in mid lane now. That wasn't even with a kill field. That was just Bubbles and Geo. I think have too much burst. The Doctor is only 900 HP. Now they're gonna run into Polywog Priest. Elder Parasite picked up on the Bushwhack. Looks like he's gonna go for a Shrunken Head now. I would say he needs that pretty hard. Nighthound gets caught here and dies. I don't know. Did they have a Rev Ward to see him, or was he just?
I think they actually.
Did he get dusted?
No, he had the Geo E up, so they saw him and then they.
But yeah, but they still need to dust him, right? Pro Bubble pushes them back. Doctor flies in, going for the kill here on the Geomancer. Chronofield does hit onto 2. They are going to take out the Pearl right away. Magma stuns up the Chronos. Not going to save the Pearl, though. Now Doctor is trying to get his mana back. Wants to go in for a kill here. Oh, he's got to be careful, though. He's right-clicking onto a Chronos directly and a Bubbles. He falls. It's a double tap coming out for Po Yowikin. And he's now got 3,400 gold. He could finish that Grimoire of Power if he wants. Magma's going to stun backwards onto the Poly. And Bubbles will surf defensively here. And there's the Grimoire of Power, so you just finished that.
Yeah.
Oh, Silhouette goes for the Blessed Orb. Is he actually... Maybe he's going Nullstone this game?
Nullstone is not that bad, right? it's a really good no-stone game, I would say.
You said sorry. It is a good no-stone game.
I would say so, right? They don't have a lot
Pretty
of
good against Doctor. It's
Night
not
Hound.
the best. I would say a Shrunken is maybe equally good against like Nighthound Cloud. Doctor's all magic. The no-stone will allow him to not get jumped from Doctor from Global. Oh, Nighthound pounces to try to avoid the dust. Does get hit anyway though. Ah, he's gonna fall here. Good eruption stun from Magnus. Not enough follow-up though. It's only a level 1 eruption. Kronos is now here. Jumps in, gets a kill. The kills are all going to Bubbles actually. Kelfield lines up onto Magnus. Earthcrab misses. Silhouette is now here, trying to maybe get a kill. Oh, Magnus, is he gonna juke them all?
Actually survives and hit
my
fires,
god.
man. Easy. He buys 555 and then oh my god, man, this is. Oh, I love it.
That was a really good escape from the Magnus there. He escaped basically 4 heroes by himself.
Yeah.
Good TP juke out in the trees as well. Presence of mind. Silhouette's gonna try to secure this top tower now. Maybe the creeps will get it. It's very low.
Yeah, probably will.
Getting pretty close to his millstone.
Have destroyed a Legion tower.
So we see Bushwhack is gonna finish BKB. Icon is gonna get finished on the Doctor. And then, like we see the sustainer on the silhouette, so that's probably an endstone.
Yep. He needs a recipe now. 600 more gold.
Oh,
What's going on over here? Chronofield, Pro Bubble are down. Bubbles died first. Bushwhack's here with a haste rune. You think they can do the Kongor now? Maybe with the Bubbles dead?
I would assume, right? They should.
Yeah, they're gonna go for it. They're reading my mind.
Well,
Nighthound backstabbing it as well. That's like Bushwhack needs to tank it though. Nighthound's trying so hard to backstab it, but Kongor just has other plans. Alright, so who got the token? It's on Bushwhack. So even though Hellborn team's in the lead here, the Legion side easily do Kongor. I mean, 580 GP and Bushwhack with team support can do that.
It's only a 4K, it's not that much. I don't know.
No, it is not. Polly is walking in very aggressively here. Kelfield, Silence hits onto 2. Polly is the first victim. Doctor's zooming around. Silhouette is here, trying to pick a target as Bubbles surfs through, but doesn't port to it. He gets pulled up by the Doctor. Meanwhile, Jim Messer has the dig stun out. Bubbles with the Grimoire of Power. Not going to be able to secure any kills for his team. Silhouette gets caught here and does die. So even though she's had like a pretty free farming game, she's still not really able to fight the best.
I would say
they're very slippery on Legion, right? Like all their heroes can like jump around and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, every single hero can literally jump.
I wouldn't say that the Silhouette is really the best hero in this matchup, I would say.
Yeah, it's definitely, I think, kind of hard for him early game. But once he gets items going, I think he'll have a much better time. Just needs to get like 1 or 2 completed items before he can start having some impact. Is that a full Storm Spirit on the Magnus?
It was, right?
I think so.
I didn't catch it.
I know, I saw the like icon pop up. I'm assuming he has the whole thing. Yeah, he's pretty farmed. PK and a Storm Spirit already. 440 GP.
Yeah. Pretty farmed.
Doctor has 1700 gold. What would you like to see him buy here?
BKB, I would assume, right? I think if he gets the BKB, it's gonna be really good for him.
What about like
what about
like a Hellflower? You think it's too greedy to go for Hellflower now?
I mean, he wanna keep up the shoulders, right? I think that's the main thing he always want to do. He never want to die now. He just want to keep up the shoulders on the icon. If he can keep stacking them up, I think the more he's gonna provide. I would assume so. BKB, I would rather see.
Team smoke from Legion here. We can see they're playing this pretty defensively. Kronos is bottom, by the way. We have to remember that they do have a Kronos on top of the Silhouette. He's got, I think he just finished his Shrunken Head as well, and he has a Thunderclaw, so he's been farming quite a lot this game as well. Doctor flies out. Oh, they wanted to catch the bubbles actually. Take cover comes out. Silence on the Doctor. Bubbles didn't port to his shell though.
And then 5.
Oh, he jukes the Magnus stun.
He used
Oh
everything.
my god.
All shut them,
Oh
all shut
my-
them, Bubbles. I know you want to do it.
Oh
Come
my
on.
god. They don't even know he's here actually. Wow. He runs into Pearl, but they're very scared now. I guess they don't know where the silhouette is.
And the Bubbles.
Nehon gets morphed here by Polly. Polly ends up escaping. Oh, Bubbles, he snipes! No! Yes! He's gonna die to the Grimoire dot. Okay. Nighthound is here. Backstabbing the turtle. They're trying to keep him in the cloud. In the cloud! The cloud is just too much for Bubbles to handle. Doctor got an icon charge though, that's good. He went for post haste, by the way. Wants that global map presence. I mean, I can understand that if he wants to be like trying to set up on the silhouette or the Chronos who's pushing side lanes.
Yeah, I mean, the Kronos is having a really good game. Even though he was pretty much suicide, he's...
Oh, Bushwhack gonna run into Silhouette. She swaps into the lane here. Did not die. The shadow runs out, and now she's, well, has to fight 1 versus 3. Is there anywhere she could go to get out of this? Can she kill anyone? He gets pulled. Yeah, he's dead.
She's playing a bit alone this game. It's kind of sad to see. Like, I'd rather see him playing with the team and he's getting these pickoffs and yeah.
Oh, he went for PK. That's a more like international build.
Yeah.
Lulstone PK, Alchemist Bones. Looks pretty normal. Versus like the... I call it the Thai build where they go like Alch Bones into Firebrand BKB. Bushwhack gonna get caught here, but there's a Pearl Bubble to allow him to get the Shrunken Head off. Kelfield is down, but it doesn't matter. Here comes a Chrono Field. Bushwhack is tanking this, has Elder Parasite and Shieldbreaker, but he's gonna fall in the Chrono Field as the damage comes through. They take out the Magnus as well, and now Doctor is gonna also get locked down. He will fall, and the Legion side is in retreat mode. Or not! Bubbles! I mean, Nighthound actually jumps in. He gets silenced up. He's gonna fall. It's 4 players dead for none. The Silhouette respawns. She wasn't there. That was a 4 versus 5 fight that they just took a commanding victory in. Like, even the supporting cast, like the Pollywog's doing so much with the wards and the lockdown. Even though they lost the Silhouette, like, it's not really mattering. They're still able to take these fights. And Bushwhack just got completely held down there, Does. I don't know if you saw, like, he didn't really get to do a whole lot of anything in that fight. So, I think they definitely need, like, a tablet on someone. Magnus couldn't Storm Spirit Bushwhack because he had a Shrunken on in that fight. I think that was also pretty crucial.
So, one thing I noticed in that team fight, the Doctor kinda, he like flew to the Chronos ulti and then like next to it, and then he flew to the left, and he didn't really kill anyone. He kind of wasted all his mana and didn't really get any damage off or anything. It was kind of sad to see. And because he had, like, there were some targets with really low HP. He just, I don't know, he just had some bad. It was just a bad fight for the Doctor. I think that fight could have changed. He could have went for the Legion so much better. His Doctor just, I think he should focus on one target instead of he's going on like 3 targets at the same time.
Okay. So perhaps a bit unlucky.
Yeah, a bit unlucky.
Maybe they need to try to kill this Chronos then. If they can even burst him down, because they have so much counter jump from the team support. Chronos actually pops the Shrunken. They're expecting to get Magnus jumped. And then Magnus just kind of blinks past him. Looked very funny, actually. I don't know if you saw that.
Nope. I did not. We see that, I don't know if you mentioned it, but Shieldbreaker on the Bushwhack.
I did mention it in the last fight. So he's got a lot of damage, but his biggest problem is being able to actually attack. Kelfield is down, holding Magnus in place, and Pearl. Pearl getting stunned up by the Crystal Field. She will fall first. Polywards are down in the midst of the bubble. Doctor is very low on life, can't survive. Here comes a Chrono Field though again. Bushwhack. Oh, he's not dying this time right away. He gets to jump away, but he still falls. The wards were dealing so much damage, and the illusions from Chronos. And only Nighthound is alive now. He's trying to like stalk the backline for a kill. Oh, he gets a kill on the Geomancer. Voidtalsman was down as he ported out. Claims a victim before things are all said and done. They end up killing 3 players just Not the Chronos or the Silhouette fell in this fight.
Nope. So
Luke also bought a Shieldbreaker.
he did. It's a lot of
Yeah, look-
damage.
Oh yeah, Silhouette, yeah.
So you see, that was my Magnus, and Bubbles has almost 3k, and the Magnus has 2.3. So
Tablet
I
on
guess
the Magnus,
we're gonna see some. Oh, sorry, not the Magnus. Sorry, the Geomancer. Sorry. So I guess we're gonna see some big items there as well. I would assume like Soul Spirit on the Geo is not bad, like maybe, or even like a Bola or something.
Mm-hmm.
Mm,
I was looking at Silhouette's hero damage. He's on 6%. He's basically got the same amount of hero damage as Pearl on the other team.
She's been-
That just kind of attributes to like how he's been playing this game. Hasn't really fought with his team or tried to set up kills very much.
Mhm.
Mostly just been farming. It's understandable. I mean, it is a hard carry, but
It is.
gonna have a morph. Oh, polymorphed himself! I think he misclicked. He meant to morph the bushwhack. They're gonna kill him anyway. Silhouette is gonna fall. And so is Polly. I think that could have been a much quicker
Yeah.
kill on the bushwhack if he didn't misclick the morph there. That is pretty funny though. I gotta say, that animation when you morph yourself and you're moving like a fast frog, it looks really hilarious.
You're like jumping instead of walking.
Mm-hmm.
Jumping frog. Is that gonna be a Hellflower? Or maybe a Twin Blade on the...
Oh, here we go. Pro Bubbles down. Storm Spirit on the Nighthound. Chronos has the Shrunken Head up. No Chronofield for 3 more seconds, and that's why they're not really able to secure these kills just yet. He has to throw their time leave in 1 second. They might dive the base. They're thinking about it. He goes in. He spheres both the Pearl and the Magnus. It's going to be 1 kill. It's going to be 2. And Doctor, he has the icon going. 4 charges. They're trying to get the kills here. Can they get them? Cloud is down. Chronos gets locked down. He's going to fall, so the dive is too much. T99 loses his champion in Newerth. Doctor picks up a double tap, and now Bubbles is being pursued here by Doctor and Magnus. A good PK away here from the Bubbles. Has to take cover. If he's going to get out of this one, pops a Void Talisman, surfs to safety. They're going to focus the Polywog instead. Eruption goes off even.
They're like,
Bubbles might actually die here anyway. He's getting caught. Yeah, Nighthound just
Yeah.
finds him there. And with the smoke bomb, they end up killing him.
They sure do.
Off lane Nighthound. He's the real carry, damn it. It's not Bushwhack, it's not Doctor, it's the Nighthound.
Yeah.
You think he's going for Twin Blades here, or is that Hellflower, or is it HoN?
I would guess it's a Twin Blade, but could also, like, it's a bit late for Harkons. I mean, Twin Blade, sorry.
I would say it's the HoN because there's 3 Void Talismans now.
Yeah.
I mean, I think HoN makes the most sense anyway.
Yeah.
Like, he jumps on any of these heroes with the HoNs and he's just gonna 3-shot them.
I agree.
Ooh, Condor got taken out. I missed that. Bushwhack's got his second token of life.
It's such a back and forward game.
Hero goes in here with the stock, stuns up the Pearl. Bushwhack gets caught here. He does have a token though. Let's see if the team tries to get over here for the respawn. Has the Shrunken Head ready to go. No Chronofield for 40 seconds. Here comes a board from Polywog. Doctor Bowser with the Shrunken Head activated. Pro Bubble is down. Good Magnus stun in the background. Chronos now with the Shrunken. He's going to have to run away. Doesn't have a Chronofield for 30 seconds. Doctor very low. He gets sniped out here by Bubbles and Silhouette. Comes in with the DPS. And now Bushwhack, he's pushing forward for some kills. Bubbles with the take cover. He doesn't port anywhere. He's going to get stunned up by the Magnus. And he is going to fall. And it is a huge team fight here coming in for the Legion side. Chronofield being down though. Big part of that. Magnus, 1 hit. Oh, he's not microing the illusion. Oh, he could have killed him there with the illusion. I think Silhouette thought he had him, and the illusion was just standing there as he was running away. That would have been an easy kill. I mean, maybe it was fog on the Steam Bath, but I believe it came down from the Storm Spirit. He should have had vision of him there. And now, the Legion side, they're on the aggression, putting some damage onto the tier 3 tower. They're getting currently stalked here by a smoked up Chronos, who has Chronofield ready to go. Magnus is sticking around for a long time here. He actually tablets and breaks the tree from Silhouette, but it's not going to matter because Polly is there with Silhouette to get the kill. Chronofield is down in the background, not securing any kills just yet. Nighthound surviving for a long time. Bushwhack as well. Geomancer trying to get in range for a stun, but here comes Kronos with another time leap. They take out the Bushwhack, and now Nighthound with the Shrunken trying to run away. Geostock pushing forward with the team support. Nighthound is going to be spotted underwater Revelation. He does get dig stun, but they don't have vision. The Rev Ward is out of range, and Paulie cannot get a morph off.
Oh, no.
If he was able to get that, it would be a kill. And Pearl will be the last victim of this fight.
So yeah, very back and forward game. Like both teams are playing so well. They keep getting these pickups and yeah. But right now they don't have a chrono field, so I would
Doctor's
assume that...
pushed very far forward here. Does pop the trunk and it was baiting as the Hellflower uses it on the Polywog Priest. Is disarmed though by the spiked Bola. Can't auto attack, so Poly will survive there. Big Bola coming in from the Geomancer. Meanwhile, Nihon was up in the top lane finishing a Hellflower, so he does not go for a Harkon's Blade. He's regenning up in the base, but while this is happening, the Voodoo Wards are chunking down the tier 3 tower. They might be able to bring it down here without even needing to commit. Doctor flies in, very YOLO. He's gonna get sheepsticked here by the Polywog Priest's morph, and he will fall. The team support was not there in time, but now Nighthound is here with Magnus. A 2-man Lava Surge into a Smoke Bomb. They're gonna take out a second victim. Are they gonna make it a third? Bubbles is hiding in the take cover. He pops the silence. He heals up with the Grimoire. He's holding his ground. He surfs to safety. And now Pearl with the bubble. She's going to try to protect the rest of the team support. Bushwhack's here now, able to right-click Kronos with the Geobane, and Bushwhack manning up here on the Kronos. He's forced to leap away. Bubbles again with another take cover, and they take out the Bushwhack. Magnus Lava Surge just a fraction of a second too late to save the day, and Bubbles again just holding his ground in these fights, doing so much crowd control damage. Pops the Void Talisman, misses the silence there on the Pro, but it's not going to matter. Eruption comes in from the Magnus. He takes out the Bubbles. Will he take out another victim? Silhouette is here and saves the day as Kronos does survive. A humongous team fight from both sides. It ends up being, I believe there was multiple buybacks here from the Magnus, by the way.
Yeah,
He is out of buybacks. Wow.
The games is back and forward. I actually thought that the Legion were actually gonna win, but the Hellborn actually just turned the game somehow. It looked really favorable for the Legion for a minute there. But yeah.
Like 2 minutes ago, this was a 2,000 net worth difference, and now we're upwards of 12k with a Rax lead for Hellborn. I mean, to be fair, they've been mostly in the driver's seat throughout the game, but it has been very back and forth, I will say. But that commanding fight, multiple buybacks used on the Magnus, just so many good plays from both sides, ultimately just coming out in favor of Hellborn.
Yeah.
So, I want to get your thoughts on this second Hellflower from Nihon. Do you think that that was the correct choice? Do you think that that was better than going for the Harkons? Because I really feel like the Harkons would have been the play here. He's gonna use it here and open for a kill on the Poly, but I mean either way, if he had a Harkons there, like that's a kill. The only difference is Poly can maybe Storm Spirit himself, delay the death. Magnus is gonna get found here by Bubbles and Geomancer. Doctor flies in, trying to get a counter kill. Hellflower is used on the Geomancer. He's getting locked down. Kronos is here now, but does get silenced. Pops the Geobane into the Chrono Field. Does have a Resto Stone, by the way. Pops a second bubble. Oh man, you're not winning this fight, Legion. 2 Chronospheres in a choke point of the river there. Picks up a quad kill. And meanwhile, Silhouette was taking top racks. While this was going on, she was just pushing in the racks with their Shieldbreaker level 3. Oh man.
You know what, Beans? I hope all chatting they've been doing, I really hope that there's say, get carried, Silhouette.
10 kills, man. Come on now. Let's not be too harsh here.
Nah, I'm just kidding. Not different well. I mean, the Silhouette is putting pressure a lot. Like, he was pushing the towers and just overall putting pressure on the map instead of at least on the heroes. So, yeah.
That's gonna be mega creeps. 800 GPM on the offlane Kronos, 780 on the Silhouette. She's basically item capped as well.
Yeah.
Kronos could buy like one more item. Just could sell the bottle.
Yeah, but this is mega stuff. I think that's GG. Like Whoop would say, it's a GG game.
Magnus is gonna fall here. Silhouette's kind of loaded into the game now. She's got an onslaught streak. Seeing her damage come out now. Landing up on the Bushwhack there, lots of damage. Pro Bubble comes out. We got a little bit of overtime here. I don't really think you can come back from the mega creeps at this point. They are fighting back a little bit though. Poyo does buy back here on the bubbles. Doesn't have post but he's gonna be joining the party next like 20 seconds. Otherwise, just having some fun in the base here. Kronos, no field for 30 seconds. Not really gonna matter here. Creeps are gonna do some work on the tier 4s. Silhouette! I think what did she sell her alchemist bones for a shroud? I believe it was alchemist bones. Doctor's getting bashed here. He can't fly. He's trying to fly. He's trying to fly, but he can't fly. Might have even got hellflowered by the bubbles there as it was used. That's gonna do it. Alright, this one was like 35, 38 minutes, something like that, but I gotta say, very action-packed, very entertaining, and for my own personal taste, this one was quite an interesting game with lots of unique picks. So I don't know, what'd you think of this one as this one did come to a close?
Very good game. I actually thought that Legion would actually take the win, but I mean, like you said, the Hellborn was leading in like the first 20 minutes of the game, but then the Legion actually came back. They got some conquer kills, they got some towers, they won some fights, but yeah.
I think they were the only team to get conk kills as well, and they were not even in winning positions at the time.
Yeah.
The Nighthound was doing a lot of work in mid game. He was more or less like kind of carrying the load from the Bushwhack and the Doctor because they were getting like the brunt of the Chronospheres.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, very well played from both sides. All right, we'll go on a break here. We'll get another one up shortly, so stay tuned, everyone. We'll be right back with some more qualifier rounds of your HoN SEA tournament. Stay tuned after a short break. Welcome back, everyone. We're here with another qualifier round here. Single elimination match for your HoN SCA tournament. We now have Puak Rao Susu versus Leviathan eSport here on our Legion and Hubborn sides. I'm once again what you got rejoined here by Jose_TV. Welcome back, Jose, for another one.
All right, let's go here.
Another one.
Yeah.
All right.
So another casual mode game here. Let's go, man.
Yes, Jose, they are all casual.
They're all casual.
You should know this. You should know this by now. All right. So, any picks you're hoping that they pick up this time around?
Give me the flux, man. I want to see a flux. How can it not pick? I used to feel like flux is such
Been picked at all, man.
Yeah, I know, and not bad either. Like what?
I don't know. It's just a whole different scene over there. I hate
Yes, it
Flux
is.
personally, but you love him, so
I love it, man.
for you, I'll root for Flux for one game, but only one game. It's what you
Thank
get from me.
you. Yeah,
There's another Bubbles pick.
man, Bubbles. What
Bubbles
do you
is
do
in
against
every
Bubbles?
game, or he's banned every game.
Why do people not play Blood Hunter, man? Perfect counter.
True. Just silence him and ult him.
And he can't do anything.
Nothing at all.
Nothing at all, man.
Impossible.
Ah,
We got
the
another
Bubbles.
Tundra ban here. Everything else looks pretty much like SEA scene. Behemoth, Pestilence, Magebane, Pearl, Soul
Yeah.
Reaper.
I think Pesty ban, I have like every single game almost, right?
You love Pesty, don't you?
Yeah, Pesty's so good to play.
Yeah, we saw some pretty good Pestilence play yesterday. Dutch and I casted an Alk Bones, Ghost Marchers, Pestilence, who went Staff. And then he was owning.
Sounds pretty good.
Do you buy Ghost Marchers on Pestilence?
I don't.
Do you buy Alk Bones on Pestilence?
I don't.
Answer.
But you do buy Staff, right?
I do buy stuff.
Okay. Man, these players
Staff.
love their green hero portraits. Bubbles and Geo. They were in the last game. They're in the same team again here.
Yeah.
They love the Geo monster.
The Geo monster, man. Hopefully, maybe we can get a W a bit earlier on this Geo.
Yeah, that was interesting. I want to what's your take on going Geostock and Dig and not going for Earth's Grasp at all?
Like not going Earth Grasp at all, I would never say. But I mean, 1 point and then rested E. It's not too bad because you do reduce the cooldown a bit, right? And you also get the radius a lot more. Like you don't really care about if you have the damage, you don't really care about the W.
Uh huh.
So
I
1
haven't
point
seen
in
too
W.
much Demented Shaman.
Yeah.
I love this hero. I mean, I play that hero quite a lot.
Yeah, you fucking spammer.
They don't really have too much to pair with it right now, though. Mostly magic damage. So they still have to choose their carry. Kronos didn't get picked or banned yet. I'm foreseeing a Kronos ban to come out. Golden Veil. We're starting to see more Golden Veil bans. I suppose because so much team fighting, bonus gold. Maybe everyone would just be 900 GPM.
Yeah, I guess.
I could see
Because-
Golden Veil being a bit annoying,
Yeah, I agree.
but it's not a usual hero we see. Arachna, Armadon, and Icor. Okay, so a little bit of a different style here for this one compared to some of the other games.
Mm-hmm. So Arachna, yes. And the silhouette ban.
Oh no, there's a silhouette ban.
GG.
I'm sad.
GG, go next game.
I'm thinking if you're Legion, you gotta ban Kronos here, right? Because we saw last game, Kronos kind of wrecked Bushwhack a lot, right?
Ah.
And Kronos seems to be pretty popular.
I think
as well.
Kronos is actually a really good pick. Like you want late game Kronos and casual mode just gives you the late game however you want. Like Kronos feels such a good hero in casual mode. Like you just want to get to the late game, and the late game is so much faster in casual. Yeah.
Mhm. They're gonna ban Magnus though. I mean, unless they pick Kronos to run him off lane like we saw last game. I'm pretty sure Hellborn's picking Kronos. I mean, if they don't pick Kronos, I will be surprised, but I will say they're not they don't have to pick Kronos. I just foresee it being a really good pick. What else could Well, I guess we have to see what Legion's gonna pick first, right? They got 2 picks coming up. What do they want to pair with this Jeremiah and Bushwhack?
Maybe a Flux?
Yeah, true. What a stupid question. What a dumb question coming out from me.
Just kidding.
They don't like. I haven't really seen a lot of it. Like, there's no NG Flux going on. Oh, that's okay. Are you gonna satisfy with that one instead of a Flux?
I mean, I guess I love Adrenaline. Too bad it's very bad hero right now. Like, it's nerfed to the ground. But otherwise, yeah, I love that hero.
What did I say last game? I said Pebbles.
Cloudy.
I said Pebbles, Adrenaline, and something. Balfagor.
Yeah.
Oh, and there's a Vindicator pick coming out. Maybe they want to deal with that Bubbles with the silence. Very disruptive for him. Multiple silences as well. It's kind of similar to how, like, a lot of these teams pick up Witch Layers and Polywogs against the Bubbles. Now they're picking up a Vindicator to try to be disruptive for him.
Yeah.
I'd say the Vindicator being pretty annoying.
Yeah, sorry, I like that bit. The Vindicator, yeah, I agree. And also, the thing about Vindicator is that, like, if you get a staff, you pretty much became like a carry-ish with a Vindicator, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
you can be like a support that transitions into a core?
I would say so, yeah. Late game, 100%.
Ooh, Tarot. Wait a minute, we got a lot of interesting picks already here in this game.
Kraken.
Tarot.
And a Kraken.
Oh.
Okay, that one's a little less interesting, but I don't think we'll be too sad to see a Kraken. Usually, lots of fun charges and whatnot. And oh, baby, 10th pick didn't let us down either. Devour comes out. Where's Sunk Bob?
Where is Sunk Bob, man?
Where is Sunk Bob Areno? That's a lineup over there, man. They got Devo, they got Adrenaline, they got Vindicator. I don't know if it's going to be any good, but does it matter? It looks cool.
Yep. Well,
all right.
This is going to be a very interesting game, I think. I love the picks on both sides, to be honest. I like the picks on the Legion a bit more, but yeah.
Mm-hmm. So you like the Legion's picks, okay?
Yep.
All right.
Yeah. We're going to do a quick sync here.
Yeah, let's do a quick sync. All right, so I'm at 126, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20. Are we
there
good?
You go. I'm good
Paradise? Now. Paradise, are you good? I don't know if you're... All right. We're all synced up good.
I had to pause a little bit, but yeah.
All right. So how are they laning here? We have Vindy, Jersey, and Devo headed to the top lane. I don't know if this is going to be a tri-lane. They have Boots on the Vindicator. That's already interesting, because I was expecting him to be like the... I mean, I guess he could still be the main support, right? But he's just choosing to go for early marchers.
Yeah, I guess so.
Devo has a hatchet. So he's farming. Jereziah has a ward. Is he position 5, Jereziah?
And then
I
guess so. I would assume that the Vindicator is going to go bot, and then the Jereziah and Devo is going to lane top.
He insta-specs Charm as well. Maybe they want the combo with like Devo for like Rot, like Decay plus Charm, so he doesn't take damage.
Yeah, maybe.
But it's very different, right? I mean, I think I casted one game yesterday with Jereziah and Bushwhack in the same lane where Jereziah supported, but it did not work out at all because the other team ran an aggressive tri-lane. And I'm wondering if this is like a normal like setup they like to do. They're not running the Jereziah in the lane here with Bushwhack, but they're sending him solo short for now with an Iron Shield picked up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Tarot, Demented Shaman, and Geomancer with boots. So each tri-lane has one player with marchers. And then we have Bubbles in the long lane versus Bushwhack. I think that's a lane that Bushwhack could actually do okay in for a 1v1 matchup. And then Adrenaline versus Kraken. What do you think about that one? I'll let you take that one.
I mean, Kraken 100%.
Kraken is too strong right now?
Yep.
Alright.
I mean, I wouldn't say Kraken is too strong. I would say that Kraken
is stronger than Adrenaline, I should have said. Devo taking a lot of pressure here. He throws out the Decay with the Charm now. But 3 heroes auto-attacking him. This is going to be a lot of pressure. It's going to be the first blood here. It goes the way of Tarot. Demented Shaman should fall here. They might overcommit for a kill though. Creep Wave is coming in for some good assistance now. Geomancer taking some heavy pressure here. I'm wondering, do you think the Inner Light would have been better than the Charm?
I think so, 100%.
I feel like it would have been, because right, like it's like a 90 damage nuke that also returns damage.
Yep.
And sure, they blocked some damage on the Devo with the Decay, but I feel like the heal would actually be more impactful.
I agree.
I'm a little bit surprised that they go for the Charm after watching how they decide to use it. Alright, well, 1 kill apiece. Selborne up due to the Bloodlust, but pretty even.
Yeah. But yeah, it's a tri-lane versus tri-lane. That's not something we see very often these days anymore.
Gio's got Striders already. Buys a health potion here. Right now it's 2 versus 3. Legion Tri-Lanes roaming forward, but they don't really have the most skill potential, right? They do have the hook, but they don't have like chain disables or anything like to set up the Devo hook. They just have a slow from Vindicator, doesn't do any damage, and then they have like a very defensive hero in the Jerizaya. It's almost like they kind of would like for the Hellborn side to go in and start the action for them, so they can counter. But yeah, Tri-Lane from Legion is not like the scariest on paper.
Nope, I wouldn't say so either. I mean, when they do get hooked, though, it's a bit scary. But yeah. They still have the return. Like they have the Demented Heal, they have the Master Stun. Like they can still turn.
Demented has a hatchet, and Tarot does not. I find that very interesting actually. Do they use that to like cut trees to like do double pulls and stuff? Because right now I see like there's some trees at the pull camp.
The only thing I can see right now is because of the Vindicator. When he silences, you can destroy the tome faster. But
look what he's look what the shaman's doing right now. He's pulling the hard camp into the medium camp where they pulled to do a double pull.
I love it.
Yeah, and I think that's why he bought the hatchet actually, so he can cut that tree path.
Oh, there we go. Okay. Yeah, I guess it could be. I think it's mostly for the Vindicator though. But
oh yeah, okay, yeah, you make a great point. Yeah, so 2 hits on the book, able to throw a hatchet and an auto attack.
Yep.
Would be very nice. Maybe the Geomancer will also get a hatchet later on, or maybe he just will decide not to.
Yeah, I think it's such a weird thing that the cores don't get the
hook here on the Tarot. Heal comes out from Demented Shaman. They're just running down the Tarot. The stun comes in though. They get a counter kill on the Devo. The Jerizai's in the tower, taking some heavy pressure. Doesn't have an Inner Light for 3 more seconds. He falls, so they get a 2 for 1. So even though they dove and got the Tarot, it came at a cost of 2 kills.
Yeah. Not much to say there. Like the Devo, they're playing aggressive on the Legion, but they're doing these tower dives. Like you just get the lane back, and then if the play is like outside the tower, they can easily kill anyone.
Elfil comes out bot lane. Bushwhack, manning up, gets a counter kill, but Gio comes in for the snipe. That's why the Kelp came out as well. Yeah, Bushwhack 17 and 4, Bubbles 18 and 1. Pretty close bot lane. Adrenaline 27 and 2, Kraken 31 and 0. This game looks like the laning stage is pretty back and forth. Devo 15 and 1. Tarot has 23 creeps though. She's doing really well in the top lane.
Yep, she is, and she also has a little. Like she's able to get the levels. She's level 6 right now, and that was level 5. So. Oh, the hook
good hook on the Demented Shaman. I don't know if they can actually kill him though, because he has cape. Devo would probably fall there.
Yeah, even they have, like even with the charm, they take so much damage because of they have a lot of physical damage on the.
Oh yeah.
Like they're both the Demented and the Tarot, so the charm doesn't really help you. Like, it helps you a bit, but not that much as you would expect.
Oh, definitely agree there.
Kraken farming woods with the DD.
It's level 7 already.
Yeah.
It's the highest XPM hero right now.
He's gonna hit level 8 here.
We haven't really been seeing like players rotate into the jungle, take out stacks like that much in these games. I don't know if you've been noticing it as well. Top lane, Devo takes some pressure from Taro. Crit comes in, gets him to about 200 life.
So finally, the Bushwhack elevated. Sorry.
I love the way
Bushwhack-
Shaman is skilling. Wait, hold on. Bushwhack's about to die. Apple comes in, not gonna be enough. Indicator, not really able to output a lot of pressure. He's only level 3. He might fall here. This is a level 6 Geomancer. Shell Surf comes in, doesn't snipe him out, ports him in range of the tower. Auto attack takes him out. Okay. Oh,
Actually-
Geo's taking some heavy pressure from the creeps here as well.
The bombers actually haven't spec
Take cover.
take tower. Yeah,
He's going man mode.
I like it. Yeah,
Less
it's so
buttons to
good.
press, right?
Yeah, exactly, man. Why press 2 free spells when you can only press 2?
Devo's
Yeah.
level 6 now. Kill potential definitely increasing.
Yeah, I agree. We see that the Kraken just keeps farming a bit. Like I guess he's waiting on his PK, and then that's the timing when he's gonna start to roam.
Has the journal even used Halo yet? I don't think so, right?
Yeah, one time, but
Oh, okay, I must have missed
nothing really happened.
Gotcha. Pressure being traded bot lane back and forth. No kill field for 30 seconds. Silence comes out from Vindicator, but again, just some harass. Not really much happening. Oh, hook! No, not gonna hit on the Taro top lane. Just a bit too far.
Yeah, the hero damage. I'm looking at the bubbles, and the Bushwhack is just keeping on the same 16%, and yeah, and the terror that's 14. So
You know what's funny? They're both 16%, but the graph looks bigger for Bushwhack.
yeah,
He's
Oh,
higher
weird.
up. He's higher. It
higher,
is, isn't
man.
it? Maybe it also calculates
Oh,
percentages.
top here, top ruin. The crack is. Oh, he's gonna miss a charge on the other end. And then he's gonna charge on him, and it press E.
Oh, at least the
Crack is-
Kraken. He does
he
catch
runs
him
it.
though.
And
Devo got kicked out of the ulti. He's gonna be here now
the
though.
cape. The cape.
Adrenaline very low. He's gonna be fine. Eat comes out on the Demented Shaman. Doesn't have cape anymore. Will heal up though. Here comes a turn. Taro's here with the crits. He's trying to slow the Devo. One auto attack, he gets him. They got a hat-trick coming up for Thanatos.
That's a dangerous
500
tarot, man.
GBM.
I don't think you wanna give a head start to that tarot.
3 knuckles
they-
charges as well.
Yeah,
Bot lane,
that's a-
Cuffield up on the Bushwhack. Dives are coming in from the 2 green hero portrait, Bubbles and Geomancer. Bushwhack surviving in the trees, health potions up. Does he get sniped here by the Geomancer? No, Crystal Field trying to guess. Trying to get lucky. Earthgrass comes out. Bushwhack jumps forward. And there's a Sage's Lord nuke from the Vindicator. Takes him out. Oh, that was looking like it was going to be a death on the Bushwhack. And they held their ground.
Yep. The turn and burn, man.
By the way, are you seeing Yellow's name?
Why?
Kawhi 123 HoN. I know
Nice,
you like
man.
that.
Get quiet.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Sorry for the profanity. Sorry.
I don't agree with that. Top lane, Adrenaline and Jeremiah coming in. There's a Soul's Blessing. Doesn't keep him alive though. Adrenaline gets 1 kill. He's going for 2. He's got team support Vindicator here. Trying to do some nice body blocks on the Demented Shaman. Smackdown comes out. Tilda Sleepy underscore gets a double tap.
Yeah.
Your Adrenaline's picking up some steam here. Meanwhile, mid lane, they're diving behind the tower to cut the wave and try to get this tower kill here. Devo's trying to set up for a hook. He throws it out onto the Kraken, pulls him into the tower. This could be the difference maker. Book will come down. Kraken is going to melt. Tier 2
Ow.
tower is nothing to joke about.
I was about to say, sadly, I hope he
bot
buys
lane.
the.
Nope, we're good.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I want to say that Kraken should buy his PK before he gets hooked, but remember, you don't lose gold, so it's fine. So yeah, he's gonna have. I would assume that's a peak on Kraken. I would be surprised if it's not.
Bushwhack and Bubbles were going at it bot lane, and now Diminished Shaman's down here. They saw this on a ward, so Bushwhack playing pretty carefully here as well.
So Kraken tipping top with a smoke and a PK. I think there should be some kill potential at top lane here now.
Jeremiah's baiting though. Throws the heal out and the charm. Doesn't matter. There's too much damage. Now he's gonna die as well. 2 kills. Indicator's gonna go for the TP on out. Alright, so 2 kills going our Hellborn side's way. Shaman's running into Adrenaline here.
Who is afraid though?
He's trying to bait over for the Geomancer. Forces out a final chapter. Shaman was able to man-fight there with the Storm Cloud. His Adrenaline's armor was getting really low. If he stuck around, he could have probably died there.
Oh, the top lane here?
Devo, he's trying to line up a hook. Good guess. I was watching Taro's movement as well. I was thinking the same thing Devo was. That same exact frame to throw that hook. But he just unfortunately ran back.
Maybe he's gonna get another chance here. Is he gonna hit it? Oh.
Geomancer's diving the tower, by the way. Goes in with a crystal field. Misses everything. They do get the kill here on the Vindicator. Definitely trusting that Devo hook didn't come to fruition. They end up overextending for death on their support. What do you think of Vindicator going for Toxin Claw?
Why not, man?
Oh, hold the thought. Death Halo locks down everyone other than Jeremiah who's outside. Soul's Blessing was used. And they more or less just overran them. They got 2 kills here onto both the Shaman and the Taro.
Yeah. So
meanwhile, Bubbles is split pushing the bot lane. Pretty nice.
That's a really good Halo from the other lane. That was a really good catch.
He's going Lightbrand. Is this a Dawnbringer?
I would assume so. Oh no, he misses his heart. Oh, unlucky Kraken.
Who's he going for? The Devo?
The Bushwhack.
Okay. Devo has a Void Talisman, by the way. Oh, kidnap on the tower! Hooks to Taro. Silence comes in from Vindicator, stopping a Geomancer dig stun. There was a charm up anyway, so he couldn't have stopped it. That's a good start to the fight. We'll see if they continue for a dive here. Devo's going forward. He gets stuck in a release of Kraken. Pops the Void Talisman. Does hook the Kraken in. And now Bushwhack's jumping forward. Takes the tower. Gets healed by the Jeremiah. And now Diminished Shaman is under pressure as they did kill the Kraken. The dives are so strong, actually. This is without the Adrenaline, who's boxing out the Bubbles in mid lane. That was a 4-for-0 fight. How did that go so well, Doze? They didn't even burn like a final chapter.
No. They're
Elfield out mid lane. Oh, final chapter now is used though. Adrenaline gets the better of that bargain there. His Bubbles and Adrenaline were just duking it out.
Well, this Adrenaline is playing very well actually, even though that here is not really, in my eyes, it's not viable at all. It just lacks so much damage and mana pool and everything, but he's making it work. Maybe it's a bit different in casual mode since the game is a bit more faster. I'm not sure.
Or maybe you should watch Sleepy's replays and
True.
You can get better at the zero.
Yeah, maybe I'm used to Batman.
That's probably what it is.
I agree. This is Smoke Kraken here.
It's got
That's
an
a
image
danger.
as well.
Yeah. That's a danger, man.
Yeah, we could have another team fight brewing. Bubbles is up in the top lane. He just continues to be split pushing this game.
The smoke.
Mid lane tower is gonna fall. Kraken is invis now. Oh man, if they line up, Stormcloud comes down. Imagine he gets a big like Kraken charge here. It's so hard to line up though. Oh, maybe if he gets him here on the pathway. I would have went for it. I would have went for it. Well, the team support wasn't really there though, so I think he made the correct call.
Yeah.
Bubbles is going for a Grimoire of Power. He's got his Lightbrand. I think he took out the top tower while this was happening. And he's just been pushing the side lanes all game. Now they have Taro down in the bot lane. She's 600 off her Shrunken.
You see that the Vindicator, I would assume that's Resto. He has the life tube and the steam staff.
Yeah, that looks weird.
I would assume that's a Resto.
We have an eat on the Kraken here. Portal key, Devo going forward. Cape comes out, Bubbles does Shell Surf, doesn't pour it in though. Kraken pool is down, does lock them down, but there's no follow-up. He falls as the Soul's Blessing causing issues for them. Kelfield holding them in place. Meanwhile, Bubbles is trying to escape, does pour it out, but now Devo's here. Forces out the take cover, will hit the hook though. Good bait from the Devo. And Bubbles, oh, the turn though! The heal bomb from Diminished Shaman. Bubbles is alive, can port to safety, following up that take cover. Does end up falling anyway. But it was pretty nice to start it off. You see Devo already putting the portal key to use. They get 2 kills.
And meanwhile, they got the bot tower on the Geo and the Tarot. And Tarot is working
now, right?
Yeah, he's working against the Shrunken. So it's gonna be a dangerous Tarot, I would say. Especially when he's level 16. That's
level 14 with 600 GPM. That's Shrunken now. He's ready to go.
Yes. What item would you go here? Like a wing bow?
It's a good question.
Yeah.
I think Geobane would be pretty good against Windy Silences and Bushwhack Dots.
Oh, I mean there. That was hooking the Demented.
Demented is going to fall first here. Crystal Field hits onto 2, starts this off. Kraken does not ever release the Kraken for 12 more seconds. Bubbles jumps in with a combo, does a lot of damage. Taro is right-clicking with the Shrunken. She's manning up, and now she's got Devo in her face. And she's going to fall. He didn't have released the Kraken there. He's got it ready to go now. See if he wants to go back in. Oh, he misses the charge! Release the Kraken comes out. And him and Bubbles are going to survive. Kidnap from downtown. Bubbles hits it. He's going to go for the port out. Bubbles! Oh! He didn't have the silence up for 3 more seconds. He picks up a hat trick, but can't make it a quad kill. Oh no, he... Wait, what am I saying? Devo died.
He died.
He broke the kelp, right? When he ported out?
Yeah, I think so.
Alright. I thought he was fine, but he died.
Nope. He broke the kelp, man. Never break the kelp.
Broke the kelp.
Never break the kelp, man.
Never break the kelp, man.
I think Kraken is having a very unfortunate game. Like he had like the super early PK, but sadly he's been missing a lot of kills by missing his charge a bit. So yeah, a bit unlucky, I would say.
Man.
It's gonna
almost
have
got
that.
rest though.
Yeah. You know, we saw the live tube and the Steam staff, and then Simsalabim, he has the sustainer and the Arcana.
Yeah.
So yeah, you get a lot of items in the casual mode.
Bubbles didn't go Grimoire, by the way. He went for PK, so he could possibly go for Grimoire now. She's getting close to finishing. Congore's gonna go down to Bushwhack. He gets a token alive. And Adrenaline did go for a Grimoire of Power. He didn't go for a Dawnbringer. He's got the book.
I kind of like it.
swords.
I kind of like it in a way. Like the Adrenaline is a spellcaster, I would say, in a way.
So the pen that writes the book is mightier than the sword.
Exactly, man. You know how it is.
That was a terrible joke, by the way. I just want to throw it out there.
Classic Americans, man.
I cringed at my own joke. Had to say it.
Ah, classic Americans, man.
Cringe. Bushwhack's still trying to finish his Shrunken. It's got 2,000 gold and change. It's a little bit behind the Bushwhack at the Taro. I mean, at the moment, who's already got another 2,300 gold saved up. So you said what Wingbow you wanted to see? I was thinking like Geobane or maybe Shroud could be good on Taro. Maybe not Shroud. He goes Shieldbreaker. He just goes raw damage. What do you think? I believe so.
Why not? Go damage and or go home, right?
It reminds me of like more of a mid-wars build, going for Shieldbreaker. Like Shieldbreaker is very meta in mid-wars, I would say. But it's not like a FOC normal style of build.
Yeah. I mean, if he gets a hit now, he's gonna deal so much damage. But like I said, I'd rather see a Wingbow, I think. So much damage, man. I would rather see a Wingbow, though.
You like Josiah's completed barrier idol?
It's nice. Bushwhack finishes BKB. Adrenaline is going for a BKB, maybe, I don't know.
Probably.
Also Devo, I guess. That's Warhammer, so I guess that's a BKB on that guy as well.
No. It's a
Shieldbreaker.
Shieldbreaker. Yeah, it should be a Shrunken. Bit funny to go both Void and Shrunken. Oh my god, he would have hit that hook if he did it 1 second sooner.
Yeah. He
Oh, that's so
hesitated a
close.
bit, so that's sad, but yeah.
Rix Kasura almost hits the hook there.
The money hook.
Money! Alright, what should Bubbles go now that he's got a Grimoire? Does he need, like... do you think he needs a defensive item against this final chapter? He's gonna have to go up against 2 in the next few minutes.
I don't think a null would be bad.
I'm thinking a null stone here would be good.
Yeah, it's so good. Like, against the Windy ulti, Devil ulti.
Like, he could go Hellflower, right? But then he might just run into the problem of just getting silenced, and all he can cast is the Hellflower.
Yep.
So,
Oh, look at the G. I don't know if you saw it, but he actually came inside of the trees and placed a wall and then TP'd back to base. I like it, man. The plays.
is that in the Legion base?
Yeah.
Ah, I didn't see that. Adrenaline Halo is down. Bubbles can't get out of that one. Not matter if you surf, buddy. You're stuck.
You're stuck
in
here,
that
right?
arena. You ain't going nowhere. There's the Resto Stone now finished on Vindy. Shrunken Head right-clicked in full for Adrenaline, so some really big items coming in for Legion now. Look at how close this resource game is. I mean, we're talking less than 1,000 gold difference for the two teams at 22 minutes.
And it's only 1 tower difference as well, so...
Yeah,
The game is looking...
You can feel that this is like a very back and forth close game.
Yeah.
The main things are is like Sero is a little bit ahead of Bushwick, but it's not by a whole lot. And then the rest of the like core heroes, the mid and the offlaners, are very, very similar in GPM. And even the supports, like everyone has 300 GPM plus this game. It's not where like any one player or 2 players are like struggling far behind. This is very, very even.
I agree. So... Is that Bushwick sending out this item? No, it's... Oh, it might be. I don't know what item
I guess he
Bushwick's
also is
go.
going Shieldbreaker.
I guess so.
I find that a bit odd for Bushwhack. I don't feel like he really needs to... Is it called Corruption? The minus armor? I don't know what it's called. Release the Kraken is down inside the Death's Halo. It looks like Legion's winning this fight. Soul's Blessing is gonna be just too much for them to deal with. They end up losing 2 players. So that was what, Hellborn pushing and then Legion just setting up and catching?
Yeah. So I actually want to see Adrenaline getting a PK, I think. His PK ulti and just catch the people around him, and then the rest of the team just goes in and help him. So...
That sounds like it could be good. Vindy's getting caught here by the bubbles. Final chapters, he's gonna go for the TP out. Alright. It burns a ultimate to survive.
Vindy has the rest though, by the way.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, he's had it for a couple minutes now.
Well,
Wonder what he's gonna go for now. We saw like a portal key on Vindy yesterday, and a mana ring before the resto. Don't think he'll go for mana ring, but maybe he'll go for like more of a right click build with like staff. Maybe he'll go PK. Hard to say.
yeah, it is.
Is there anything like that you think he should go for? Maybe like a sheep or a hellflower would make sense, but with already having a resto. Kidnap comes in on bubbles. That's Halo is down. Kraken pops Shrunken, but he cannot get to release the Kraken off because he's final chapter silence. Now he gets it off. Devo is going to fall here.
Look at the damage though. The damage from the Tarot. He just mans up and one-shots the
Minicate's
Bushwick
gonna go
almost.
for a TP out here. He lives. Meanwhile, Kelfield locks down Jeremiah. Crystal Field is down. He's gonna hold this ground, goes for the TP, not gonna work out, gets stunned by Kraken. He's got a white talisman, but he pops out. He will die to the Kraken. Yeah, you said there was some right clicks from Tarot coming in?
Yeah, the Bushwick and Tarot that you just had at 1v1, and the Tarot just crits twice in a row, and the Bushwick is immense, man.
Oh, I missed that.
Yeah.
It was a 4-for-nothing fight, though. No, actually, sorry, they got the bubbles and he bought back, so they did lose 1. Probably a worthy buyback, though.
They're gonna lose the Rex here, I think. The 10 seconds on pretty much everyone, and yeah.
They should be able to get tower and maybe at least half the racks. I think they're gonna respect this actually and not commit for the melee. You think it's a mistake that they went for the range and not the melee?
So, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. The range has Does they have less HP than the melee? No. They're the same?
Yeah. Yeah, they have less HP.
Yeah, so I guess they just figured we don't have that much time, get the range and get back. 'Cause maybe they're
Oh,
like,
you
we
mean the
don't have-
Rexes? Like themselves?
Are they the same?
Oh man, you're testing my HoN knowledge now.
I mean, I could.
I
be
know
completely
the
wrong.
ranged Rex has less armor than the melee Rex. Has 10 less
that-
armor.
Maybe that's why, but like you kill the range a bit easier. So maybe they were like, yeah, guys, just get the range and then get the head back.
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, more creeps live in the melee Rex, right? Because only a few ranged pop out of the ranged Rex. They got more housing to feed in there.
But yeah, that's a ranged Rex. I guess like if they don't really defend, like the melee Rex is gonna fall eventually because they had the stronger creeps, right? So yeah, right now the U is just pushing the lane and they're pushing bot lane, but they're gonna lose the Rex here if they don't defend. One TP here from the Davo. Kraken's gonna short
Oh,
bot here,
big
gonna
Kraken
get
charge,
super
yeah.
here.
Catches two. Soul's Blessing comes out, goes for the TP. Kraken is gonna get right click down. Bushwhack is gonna go for the TP on out here with the shrunken head. Oh my god, the crits coming in from Taro. Melts him. Bushwhack just disintegrates. Oh, for sure he was gonna get the TP to work there.
Do you believe me now when I said that he got two-shotted by the Terrota?
I believe you now.
Yeah, man, the terror damage is insane. Like, the shield breakers is really paying off. Like, the damage is just...
Alright, so apparently Shieldbreaker Taro's OP. Learned something here.
It's not only for mid-wars, huh?
Nope, it's for casual mode as well.
Yeah. Well, you know what to say, man.
Oh, gets a charm. He's trying to go forward. Goes in on the Taro. Does throw out a hook and an E, but he's all by himself here. No team support at all. They get distracted in the background. Bubbles has a shrunken head now.
Boom, hey.
There's Aya with a Void Talisman up. Doesn't matter. He's gonna fall. I think Hellborn's starting to break like the gap here. They've picked up a 6,000 net worth lead. Barbed armor on Adrenaline. So they want to try to like kill the Taro through his own auto attacks.
That would be something. I actually think he would, not one shot, but he would deal a lot of damage on himself if he hits board armor with crits.
Have you seen his crits? Like what the numbers are showing?
Around 1k now, a bit above it.
Okay. So if he like crits twice in a row, he would maybe.
Yeah.
At least the Kraken comes down. Death Halo lasted for a little bit because he died. And now the release Kraken is over. Vindicator did not get his second final chapter off. He did pop the Restless Stone. Taro just right-clicked the symbol of rage, by the way. Kidnap comes in on the Taro. He's gonna fall here. They're not gonna be able to save him. He just gets hooked way too far out of position. And now Hellborn's in full retreat mode. They do save the Rex. This was a buyback from both the Adrenaline and the Vindicator. Hook there in the trees on the Demented Shaman stops the TP. You're not going anywhere. You're getting pulled left and right. Meanwhile, the Melee Rex goes down to the creeps. They got the Melee Rex in the end.
You know what I miss in this game, Beans? Can you guess? No? I miss the all chatting, man.
Oh, you're missing the all chat.
The 5 every time something happens on the map.
Maybe they're not both like from the same
Oh, the Geo here?
region. Oh! He stole the Kongor! He actually blinked and he stole the Token of Life. Pops the Void Talisman. If he lives this... No, there's no way.
Where's the all chat now, huh?
Lapis here on the Geomancer steals the Token of Life and the Kongor kill. So he got the bonus goal for his team and he's denied them a token. That is huge.
You know what I see, Beans? We don't get a lot of all chatting in the game, but we do see some 555 in the Twitch chat instead.
Nice.
I love it, man.
Twitch chat's helping us out here. Good to see.
We need some 555s, man. That's what we need in life.
I tried typing it into the replay, it didn't work. We're not live.
Yeah,
sorry. I tried. It's the effort that counts.
Yep. It's fine, man. Twitch
I can take a screenshot for you later if you don't believe me.
Yeah, I will, man. I don't.
Shaman's got a full completed Staff of the Master with a post days. Have you seen Stormcloud, by the way, with Staff?
No.
It's like your whole screen. nonchalant, pretty nice.
Oh, really?
Also buffs up the armor bonuses and debuff.
You think it's an underrated staff effect on the Demented?
I think so,
you,
yeah.
You rarely see Demented staff. Like, I think this might be my
when I'm playing the
second...
Mana Shaman, you don't rarely see it. I bought it in several tournament games.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've been watching those old TGT games, huh?
Maybe that was when I had my break.
Probably, yeah. You were off being a roleplay GTA gamer.
Exactly,
roleplay
man.
Gamer.
Roleplay. But
Group
yeah.
Show coming out here for Hellborn. Currently with a 9,000 net worth lead. They're not really holding any gold other than on the bubbles. Jerizai is going to get hooked out. Good hook coming in from Devo. They might pursue this though. Bubbles, shell surge forward. They don't pursue. Hook comes down from Vindicator, silencing them up.
I don't know if you saw it, but we actually have a Bolas on the Kraken.
Yeah, that's really good against the Bushwhack.
Then we have the symbol on Tarot. Like they're finishing these big items right now. So like.
Yeah, and then on the Legion side, they're just buying barbs. Like Devo and Adrenaline just want to go in and kind of bait the Tarot to deny herself. She's got a symbol now, so I think she responded to the barbs pretty well.
Yeah. I feel like they need some armor on the Halina side. Like they have no armor at all. Like no demonic, nothing. They need like a Phosphia.
I could definitely buy a Bulwark. I think he'd probably be the best candidate for that.
But it might be looking like he's gonna bid for a Bolas. He has the bracer, so.
There's no gnomes on like. I noticed like they don't really value gnomes that highly. Like Adrenaline could be a good gnomes candidate. Same with like Demented Shaman. They just don't really. They don't really like those items. It feels like.
Do you feel like it's weird that Tarot goes for the Elder and the symbol?
A bit. It is a bit weird.
I would rather see it as a wingbow, like I said. But I mean, he's facing a lot of barb, man. He might actually just die, and then
he could probably sell the Elder moving forward for the wingbow, like you're saying. All right, the game's kind of slowed down a little bit. Mostly Legion defending in their base. Hellborn has full map control right now. On who?
Adrenaline, Brutalizer.
That is kind of weird, isn't it? He's playing more of like a caster Adrenaline, and now he wants a Brasher with no attack speed. Not sure I follow the logic here.
Yeah, I would rather see a Dawnbringer than if he was gonna go that route of Adrenaline with a Brutalizer. A team smoke here on the Legion side. See the Tarot. Are they gonna go?
They do have final chapter ×2 if they want to initiate with like a Devo job.
Oh.
There's a final chapter comes out. Bushwhack jumps in with a Shrunken. Storm Spirit comes in on the Tarot though, and he's gonna melt. Not a whole lot they can do because they're silenced up in the background. And they are going to still have one more final chapter. He pops the Resto Stone if they want to re-engage. But yeah, like Bubbles has a Null Stone now and a Shrunken, so he went for defensive items. Probably could go for like a Hellflower Sheep or like a Resto Stone even. Next item. So they killed the Tarot. Is there room for them to like get these remaining outer towers, or are they just kind of stuck to play defense right now? So they're not really pushing out too far forward, and they have a clear advantage with Tarot being dead.
Yeah, I think if they ever gonna like come out of this game, they need to be, they need to do like some risky plays and just be a bit greedy, like push out a wave, get a pick off, and just try to go for it. Like they got the Tarot now, that's perfect, but they need to keep doing that because if they, most of the time, like I said, if
hook, he was counter warding.
Oh,
maybe he got he was counter warding there. Lapis, he's made some good plays this game, but unfortunately he gets kidnapped by Rix Kazura, aka Sunk Bob, on the Devo. Not actually, but you know.
Yeah. Like you really want to be the team that jumps this game. If Hellborn jumps, I think they're gonna win. If the Legion jumps, they are gonna win the fights, basically. Like without really seeing, like watching the fight at all. But yeah, you really want to be the team who's jumping, I think.
Arrow sold her knuckles for a shroud. It's a pretty good alternative to a wing bow, I would say.
Hmm.
Can be a little bit more slippery and open up for like a quick, fast kill. You can find like the Vindicator or the Jeremiah. Somehow manage to crit them. Be a good start to a team fight. Mostly the Vindicator though, but I would imagine he's gonna be sitting in the back anyway. Might be hard to achieve this goal.
Yep.
Alright, so everyone's kind of rotating down to this Hellborn or Legion jungle. Geomancer's porting down here. He's not here yet. Gonna enter stock mode. And he's making his way downtown.
Fucking shot.
Thank you. I was really hoping you'd keep that going. I want to do it by myself. Anyway. Alright, who's getting jumped here first? It's Devo and Bubbles going at it. Final chapter is used. Shrunken Head popped by the Kraken. Devo's going to go for the port out with the Shrunken and the Barb activated. They are going to lose 2 right away. And I think that that's a good opening for Hellborn to start pushing. No buyback on the Adrenaline. Jeremiah does have one ready to go. Maybe even goal for 2. He's going to buy back once here. Okay, does not have goal for a second buyback. But he has Soul's Blessing still in every item ready to be used. But without Adrenaline for 40 seconds, this is going to be tough to hold. Glyph comes out. Roxas are under fire. Stormcloud up in 3 seconds. Kidnap on the Kraken. He's got Demonic. He gets Stormshredded up by the Geomancer. Shrunken activated by the Bushwick. Second final chapter is now used. They're going to get the 1 kill on the Kraken, but they lost their Rex already, and Taro is in retreat mode now. They have the Stormcloud about to... that's still ticking. Giving them the armor. I don't know if they necessarily want to turn this, though. They got what they came for. Bubbles. No, he actually hooks the invisible Taro. And now she needs to man up. She does have the Symbol of Rage. She's going to pop it. She's healing. She's right-clicking. She's doing damage. Jeremiah gets Storm Spirited. Devo eats the Taro. No damage coming in. They cannot bring down this Taro. And they're just going to die on multiple targets. Vindicator, Bushwick, and Jeremiah are down. And that might have just did it, Doze. A big fight coming in for Hellborn. Lapis dies there on the Geomancer. They end up losing the Kraken and the Geo, but still fighting 3 strong. They're running up there for that top racks now. Look at that Storm Cloud, baby. Half the screen. Giving them that armor so now they can tank this tower. Bubbles taking tickle damage. Devo goes in, man. He's trying to hold this the best he can. Adrenaline's here. They're locked down in the arena. They're rotten. They're throwing out nukes from Adrenaline. Demented Shaman's holding his ground. Bubbles is tanking the tower. Adrenaline is going to fall. And Taro with another Symbol of Rage. She heals back up. Almost back to full. Buyback comes in from Devo. He's going to pour it in. It's going in on the Taro. They might be able to kill him here, actually. They do. They did get the ranged racks, though. Bubbles ports in. Insta-blinks back. Kelfield comes out, holding them in place so they can run away. Vindicator doesn't care, though. He's pushing forward. Now Bubbles is the one who doesn't care. He goes in. Managed Shaman has cape, heals up, tanks some damage, doesn't matter. Devo's a fat boy. He tanks it, gets a kill, forces Bubbles back. Kraken goes in though. He's like, what are you doing, bro? Going in. Geo's here now as well with Bubbles. Crystalfield is down, stuns up the Bushwhack. Bushwhack is going to survive. No, he falls in the release of the Kraken. Too much damage for him to handle, and now Devo pops the Void Talisman. Charge from Kraken does get the Jeremiah backward. Void Talisman could go for the TP out, but he's gonna go for the heal instead. Tries to run, that ain't gonna work. Double tap comes out for Mbang Naz on the Kraken. And that's the Mega Creeps, Doze.
Yep. That should be the nail in the coffin, right? Or the hook. Man, that was
yep.
And that was actually been hitting these good hooks this game, but yeah, it's not really enough.
Oh, Adrenaline Halo comes out to stop the port out. Kraken and Bubbles are locked out of here with the Geomancer. A lot of damage coming in. Kraken's gonna fall. Devo goes forward. Now Taro post-ace in, she's ready to go. Crits are coming in, Adrenaline's melting, Vindicator's melting as well. 2 kills, Void Talisman, Devo. There's gonna be the stun from the Geomancer, making a hat trick for the Taro. It is going to be a hat trick. 730 GPM. Honestly, not the most impressive compared to what we've been seeing, but he's the top of the mountain here in this one. And that's gonna do it. Concebo comes out. This round 1 qualifier match will go to our Hellborn team, and their name is Leviathan eSports.
Yeah, well played from both teams. Was a really good game. Was really looking back and forward. Like they were coming back from the Legion after like being in behind during an early stage of the game, and then just yeah, they came back and they just kept their grounds on the Hammer side and won the game.
Alright, despite Legion losing, I love their draft. They had some fun heroes. That's it.
Yeah.
That's my final comment.
I agree.
I love their picks. They had Debo and some other fun heroes as well. Alright, that will do it for that one. We'll go on another quick break here. We should have, I think, some more games coming up, so stay tuned. We'll be right back. You don't want to go anywhere. We'll have more HoN SEA tournament qualifier coverage coming up shortly.
Be patient.
Hello, everyone. This will be our last covered match here for your HoN SEA Tournament Qualifier Single Elimination Round for today. Once again, what you got? Your main shoutcaster rejoined here by Doze_TV. How's it going, Doze?
What a one more game, man. I'm so hyped for another casual mode from the Thai people, man. They just give us these good games. I love
Are
it,
you sure
man.
they're Thai? This is SEA, by the way. They're not all Thai.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry then.
It's an entire region. It's not one country.
Man, I know Sweden, okay? Everything outside Sweden, I have no idea about, okay?
Yeah, you think the whole European region is Sweden, huh? Huh? Think you're all Swedes up there?
Yep.
I see how it goes. You don't care about them fellow Scandinavian brethren, huh? The Danes and the Norwegians?
Nah, they're
Understandable.
they're under us, man.
Oh, okay. Alright, so we got Next Gen on the Legion side here versus Non-Noi on the Hellborn side. Should probably introduce those two teams.
Mhm.
Don't know what we're gonna see here, but I hope it's gonna be fun. I hope we see some different picks. And hopefully we have a good match here. So let's get into it. We got the bans underway. Tundra, Behemoth, and Accursed. Ban from Hellborn. Pestilence and Doctor Repulsor so far. You know what I'm not seeing? I'm not seeing a Bubbles ban. You think we'll see a Bubbles ban?
Nope.
Gonna go with Geomancer instead.
But we're gonna see a Bubbles pick, maybe.
Yeah, maybe. You know what else is not banned? Is the Mage Bane. Teams have
Uh,
been liking the Mage Bane.
but Pesty is still banned. Okay, so I'm getting the feeling that the Pesty is like one of the most picked heroes in casual mode.
Ooh, that's not a Bubbles. It's a Soul Reaper.
Here we go, break it.
That's a hero that I think definitely is first pick material, at least. Very strong hero.
And yeah, Soul Reaper is it is a strong hero, right? Has a lot. Yeah, he does.
Magnus.
A Magnus is a hero we actually seen pretty much all games today, right? Every single game.
Just
think.
about. Yeah, he's in most games.
I mean, it's a good hero, right? I think it's picked in.
Yeah, he's
Nah.
pretty good.
Huh? You don't like him, huh?
I love him, man.
Huh? You dirty NG Magnus spammer, huh?
I'm a dirty Magnus picker. Bubbles is gonna be okay, so they are gonna go Mag Bubbles. And I do feel like those heroes have a lot of synergy together as well. Just
Yeah.
point, stun, jump, burst, get the job done.
Mhm.
Do you think we'll see a Kinesis pick?
I would love it. But no one really cared about it, right? Like, no one picked it or banned Kinesis, even though one with enemy picks the Magnus.
Yeah. I have no clue what they're gonna pick. Do they go with a defensive support here? We haven't really been seeing too many defensive supports overall. They do ban the Accursed, though.
Yeah, they didn't.
Maybe
Maybe.
with Pearl. Okay, there's a defensive support.
It is.
I think it does make a lot of sense with a Soul Reaper, though, because you kind of want to just keep him alive as long as possible.
Yep.
Just naturally deals damage with his withering presence, and constant spam of judgment is always difficult to deal with. There's an Emerald Warden pickup. Saw this hero once, I think, yesterday, or maybe twice, or maybe 3 times, but at least once, where he was in an aggressive tri lane, and he was really, really impactful. So I do not know if this is going to be a farming Emerald Warden once again, but it was played that way the last time I saw it.
It was, yeah.
Were you covering that game with me? I don't think so.
Trying to. I don't think so, right?
I don't think you got to cover that one with me.
No, I did not. I did not. So yeah, Emerald Warden. Okay.
Yeah, Emerald Warden.
Okay.
Problem?
Okay. Big Theorem, are you here? Okay, I see how it is. I see.
Yeah, who
Yeah.
else plays Emerald Warden? Not many people, right? Look at the bans coming in. Nighthound going to be a ban from Hellborn. It's not a ban was expecting to see. The Bushwhack one makes a lot of sense.
Mm-hmm. I mean, the Bushwhack should always be banned, in my opinion. Disgusting hero. Should be
Disgusting.
nerfed ASAP.
Disgusting.
Disgusting, man.
I don't like him either. I agree with you. He's disgusting.
Disgusting, man. I want to see a Oogie, man. Give me an Oogie game right now.
Ooga booga.
Ban the Mage Pain, pick a Ooga Booga. There we go. Perfect. He reads my mind. And then
Silhouette
pick Ooga
is
Booga.
not banned.
You know what?
Oh, I'd
Fuck your
love to see
Silhouette,
some
okay? Okay? We seen it two games in a row now, right? No, actually. No, wait, last game wasn't picked, right? But the prior
No.
games for that, then it was 2 games.
Wretched
Remember
Hag's
the
been
Silhouette.
kind of escaping a lot of these games as well. She was prioritized in a lot of games yesterday. There's a Witch Slayer ban. I think it would have made sense for Hellborn to pick up Witch Slayer against Mag and Bubbles, but maybe they feel that they would want the Witch Slayer pick out of the gates here, and they can't control the first 2 picks anyway, so they ban the Witch Slayer.
Yep, I guess so. I mean,
I haven't seen as much Monarch as I was expecting to see.
yeah, it feels so weird, doesn't it? Like Monarch should be so good in his mod. Like, how do you?
It is good too. Like I saw it yesterday, where it had a lot of impact.
Huh.
And I'm surprised more teams aren't picking him up. They do not like the Nymphora for like TP ganks at all. They just basically group up and fight. They value stuff like Jeraziah support even.
Yeah, it's a bit odd. I feel like they have a different mindset than us. In the normal mode, I would say. Like the casual mode has a different mindset, I would say.
Yeah, the Magebane ban is... I'm very surprised they banned Magebane when they're going up against a Soul Reaper. It's almost like they banned a hero that they could have picked.
I agree.
Fade gets banned as well, another hero that kind of can burn mana. Maybe they don't know if they want to lane him, or like how they would lane him, already having a Magnus. They're going to go with Self Forest. That's a pretty decent pick against the Soul Reaper. I will say, in like practice, it's not necessarily as hard of a counter as you would think, but obviously still prevents him from healing. But I mean, Soul Reaper in general is very good against tanky heroes with the Withering Presence just tickling them down over time. Vindicator comes out, so they go with a more greedier option again on support. And then we have a Kayn pickup. I think it's the first time we're seeing Kayn.
It is, and I love it. Man, Kayn.
I guess that's position 3 Kayn then, or mid Kayn even. Could technically be like short farm Kayn and like mid Soul Reaper, but I don't know if they would want to run the priority farm of Kayn over Soul Reaper. You probably would want to rather farm your Soul Reaper. Make him as unkillable as possible.
I agree.
Yeah, because even though Soul Reaper is an intelligence carry, he can still kind of build like a... Not a hard carry, I would say, but more like a snowball-y, get a lot of farm on him and just...
Kinesis.
Probably won't want the Vindicator spell. Oh, there's a... Hugpang Nomad with Shieldbreaker, two-shotting people. Pickups and carries. Usually they're range carries though. They're not melee carries with Shieldbreaker. Like Silhouette, Tarot, Bushwhack, they all went Shieldbreaker today, which is very different from like what we're used to seeing, right?
Yeah, it is.
All right, so we got a Nomad versus a Soul Reaper.
Yeah, but
all right, we're loaded into the game now, and let's do a sync up real quick before we get into the matchups here. So I am at 20, 19, 18, 17, 16. You good, Jose? 15, 14?
I'm good now.
Alright, we are synced up. Good to go. Alright, so how are they going to lane? Take me through the laning stage, Doze.
Look, Kane, Emerald bot, it looks like. And then the Kinesis mid, Pearl, Soul Reaper top. That's pretty much what I would imagine as well. Like, you don't want to put Kane in a free farm lane. You just want him to be in the, like, you don't really need that much farm on Kane. Just let him be in the blender, what I call it. Like, you just
He's
let him
going
in.
to the blender.
Yeah. And the Soul Reaper, he wants a good game. If you shut down a Soul Reaper, he's not useless, but not as good as he is with farm. And I guess for the Legion, I would assume it's a roaming Magnus with a Vindicator support and normal farming, and it kind of looks like a Lords of Forest long range, right?
He went Q level 1 on Sulfuras. I'm not sure what he's going to be doing. I feel like he should be long lane as like third farmer.
Yeah.
Maybe he's expecting to get like level 1 ganked up in the top lane, so he's gonna start jungle and then TP up there, but he doesn't have a TP yet either. So he's walking up there now. He'll be a little late to the creep wave, but they're gonna just try lane bottom with the Vindicator and the Magnus both with boots. Huh, what do you think about the double boots here?
Sorry. It's a bit weird on the support, dude. Like, you want the stats. Like, when you have boots, if you get caught, I mean, you can run away, but you're gonna take a lot of damage. You like kind of want the stats. I would say. It's a 500 HP.
They're not contesting the Soul Reaper Pearl lane at all. They're gonna let Soul Reaper free farm, and then bot lane, the Warden is playing very cautiously. I think spotted out this Vindicator and maybe even the Magnus on the ward of sight here. He's just letting Kane kind of sit in the lane here.
Yeah. I mean,
Bubble's almost dying. Uses an apple. Kinesis actually ports in between the tower. Uses the health potion. Take some heavy pressure here from the creep wave. Okay, he's gonna be fine though. Pearl, by the way, taking a lot of damage top lane. But Kane might be the bloodlust here in bot lane. Gets caught, trying to go for a counter kill. Not gonna be enough damage. The trap was mostly trying to get him the distance to safety. Not gonna matter though. Yeah, Pearl was taking a lot of pressure from Sulfuras up in top lane.
Yeah, that's an early bloodlust for the Legion. That's good. And it was Vindy who actually got it. So yeah, maybe we see a 50-minute resto again on the Vindicator. Who knows?
Oh boy. Soul Reaper, by the way, doesn't go for Inhuman Nature. Goes for Withering Presence at level 2.
I love that. I always do that. I just feel like if you want to have the lane pressure, you want the W level. It's like what he just did, level 4. He goes for the E instead of the another pointed W, which I love. I think one pointed W is so much. Like you wanna, since the mana cost on the W is equal to 0, you can
equal to 0.
Equal to 0.
It's equal to 0.
Yeah, but I mean, it costs nothing to use W, so you just want to be able to spam it and like slow down the enemy, chase him a bit, get some auto attacks in, maybe use a Q, and I don't know. I really love when people get at least 1 point W instead of just going maxing E. And
oh, Pearl could be dead here. Has the apple. Uses doesn't even need to use it. Uses the heal. And now Sulfuras might be dead. Getting ran down by the boots. Soul Reaper is dead. One more hit. Dead. Almost killed the Pearl though, by the way. That was really close.
Yeah, it was a nice try. Meanwhile,
pretty greedy though. Meanwhile, bot lane, they do get the kill on Emerald Ward. And now Kane also gonna probably fall here. They do end up getting that kill. So they're securing farm on the Nomad. It's got 11 creep kills. Doesn't have any kills though. He's only 340 GPM. Not too bad though. 3 minutes in. How's mid lane going? You paying attention to mid at all? Kinesis has more last hits than Bubbles.
I'm watching him mid a bit, and Yeah, that's what I would assume. I think the Kinesis have the upper hand against the Bubbles, at least in this early stage. And then like when now Bubbles hit level 6 before the Kinesis, but kinda lacks mana right now, the Bubbles, so they're gonna get each rune here. Yeah, the
Okay.
Kinesis is gonna get the real rune. It's a
Generation.
it's a
Oh, it's a reg. It's a reg.
It's a reggae.
It's a regulation. Bottom lane, we have engagement here. Magma stuns in on the Kane. Okay, double pull in. They're going for counter kills. Kane does die here. Emerald Ward doesn't really have the most burst damage. Nomad is going for a kill. Meanwhile, there's a lift from Kinesis in mid lane. They take him out. Emerald Warden gets a kill here on the Nomad. Does die in the end. But I will say that's probably worth it to get the Nomad death. And it's actually Vindicator getting the double tap. So Nomad, despite dying, doesn't get any kills. He's still on 0. Has 4 assists. But he's not really getting off to like a big start with items. I think he would really like to get those Ghost Marchers completed. Because like in normal mode, when you're free farming on a Nomad, which ideally is what he wants to be doing here is in a 3 versus 2 lane, you could get Ghost Marchers by like 4 or 5 minutes. Closer to 5, I would say. And right now he's still sitting on Red Marchers with 400 gold. So he doesn't have the items he's looking to have here. And look, Emerald Warden is stealing some of this pull with the traps. It's already level 5 now.
We were at top lane. Sorry for scanning the lane with the QW and
As Demonic Execution, it's not going to do a whole lot of damage. Let's have another Judgment. He gets it off in time before the Magma Surge comes off. Soyber gets the kill. So much pressure coming in. They're going to even probably get the tower here. I don't think we'll see a defense come out for it.
And it's all cost of the W, man. I'm so happy. This Soul Ripper, man. He's my guy. He's my guy. He understands the game, man.
Oh, they killed the Nomad, by the way. So Magma's TP top. That means it's 2v2. And they have very high XPM on the Hellborn side. Kane and Emerald Warden take out the Nomad, who is level 6 but didn't get to use his edge counter. And now Vindicator might die. Kane got stuck there under the tower for a sec. Kane is not committing for this kill, by the way. He's just kind of letting Emerald Warden duke it out with Vindicator there off to the side.
But Emerald Warden should have seen
he's going to
that.
deny himself.
I was about, he's not buying out, but it doesn't matter.
You don't need to, man.
I
Don't
keep
lose
forgetting
gold.
about it.
Stop forgetting, man. You're not that old.
But he's
My job to forget.
he should have seen that they have a reward now, because the Vindicator pretty much is hitting from Fog. So
Okay.
yeah.
So offlane Self Forest, 230 GPM. Doesn't feel like he's having necessarily the start he would like to have. Mid
You want him in
lane.
here?
Yep, Kelfield comes out and Kinesis Magnus comes in. Bubbles did a really good job of baiting that. I caught the end of that. It's very low. I think he even bottle sipped during the takeover. I could be wrong about that, but either way, nice play from him.
Yep.
Kane is level 6, has face off ready to go. We got 3 players down here for Hellborn. Maybe thinking about getting a dive on the Nomad if they can get a jump here. But here comes Magnus, surges into the Emerald Warden. Kane does use an ultimate here on the Magnus, and now Self Force is here. Uses a nuke, does get the kill onto Emerald Warden. First victim to fall. They did get the counter kill on the Magnus. Pearl Bubble is down. Kane taking heavy pressure from the Undying. He will fall. There's 9 heroes down here. The only one not here is Soul Reaper. Pearl is going to fall in a sec, perhaps. He's holding his ground for now. They get a counter kill here on the Nomad first. And it's going to be Self Forest. Oh, he's holding his ground now. He lives, actually. Kinesis falls. Oh, man. That was so close to being a kill on the Self Forest. But the Magnus Lava Surges were on point there in that fight.
Yeah, I'm a bit surprised that the Kinesis is not like ganking bot to use, or gank the Magnus to use to get the stun.
Yeah, that's true.
Like a Kinesis Q with Magnus is disgusting, man.
Disgusting. We have a 10 to 8 hero kill lead for Legion, but it's actually Hellborn in the lead. They're up 3,600 gold. So even though they're losing by kills, they're coming out ahead of this early laning stage. Kane diving very deep here. They're going for the Emerald Warden. Edge counter comes out. I believe that stunned up Emerald Warden. Kane and Vindicator duking it out. Here comes Final Chapter. It's not going to matter though, as Emerald Warden already got everything off. He will kill him, but it's Nomad picking up a double tap. So the dive was too deep. They give up 2 kills. Didn't really get the target they were looking for either. But now Kinesis is here with a lift. Is this enough burst damage? He silences up the Nomad. He's slowing him. It doesn't do damage, but it looks fancy. And Nomad is going to sandstorm himself into the tower to his safety net. Stay alive. And just not enough damage there.
Please, Kinesis. I'm the Magnus. Get this Q right now.
He's right there, Doza. He's right next to him.
I want to whisper him, but it's a replay.
Oh, nice.
I'm just kidding. He wouldn't understand me anyway, right? I would write 555 Magnus 555 Yed.
Oh my god. Soulreaper with his free farm went for a Shaman's Headdress.
I like it. He won a team
Emerald
fight.
Ward is getting dove here in the tower by Vindy and Nomad.
I feel like when he gets the barrier on a Soul Reaper, they should just go S5, just team up, get some towers. Like, what is the Hammer gonna do? I mean, Legion.
Bubbles throws out a silence here. He could get caught though. He does. Not sure what he was thinking there, actually. I mean, cannot defend this tower against all these players.
I think Pearl came up behind him and pushed him in, right?
Oh, I might have missed that then.
Pearl pushed him
Okay.
in. He didn't go in. It was the Pearl who pushed him in.
Oh, that's a good play from the Pearl. So he reports up to the top lane to defend this push from Self-Forest, forces him back to base. Tower's still fairly healthy here up in the top lane. And meanwhile, bot lane, we have an Emerald Warden getting gone on here by Magnus and Nomad. Indicator also assisting for some pressure here. Nomad getting lifted up. Comes down. He's still alive. Stun comes from Magnus. Kinesis, dead.
Well, still no
Kane
Magnus.
is going to get the Vindicator here. Nomad hiding off in the trees. Driving for now. Vindicator falls first. Pro Bubble is down, preventing any follow-up pressure. Bubbles gets waylaid in the background. Magnus has another Lava Surge. I don't know if they want to go in, but maybe more of a defensive. Okay, they're actually going to go in for a kill here on the Pro because the Bubbles had Shell Surf up. Silence comes out on the Kane, but he's going to tank this and be just fine. Probably walks away. More importantly, though, Nomad, who was juking in the trees this whole time, survives and gets mana for the teleport. He will port out to base.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yo. Nah, but yeah, but I mean, I think Soul Reaper needs to be a bit more in the fight right now. Like, he bought the barrier. That he shouldn't really be farming. If he want to farm, he should buy the life brand and just utilize the farm. But I think he got the barrier. It looks like they're gonna group up bot lane now and just push the tower, which they should do.
Every time I look at Soul Reaper, I feel like he's like 200 mana.
Right.
Should he go for like a Chalice or a Light Brand or something?
Nah, he's level 3 in Q in E now. He's gonna have his mana very soon.
Okay.
The Hellborn
Asus
have
and Pearl were
destroyed
pretty
Legion
deep here in the Legion jungle. And
That
he's
was
trying to
actually-
counter push here with Nomad.
Magnus actually picks up the PK, by the way.
Yeah, he's got a really early PK. He's 3-1 and 9. Really good score.
Is it early though?
Yeah, I would say so.
Casual?
By the way, Nomad gonna get an edge counter off here. As Kinesis tried to go in with a Lava Surge stun. That's pretty hard to do. Not gonna be enough for any kills here. Face off comes out on the Vindicator. Kinesis on the run, gets undyinged in the background. Meanwhile, Kane being dealt with by 3 players. But now Soul Reaper is here. Haste rune on... No, it's not a haste rune. I'm blind. Background, they dive on the Emerald Warden. They also take out the Kinesis. Self-Forest is holding his ground. He's level 12 now. They're gonna keep it going, baby. Soul Reaper getting dove here. Oh boy! That's 4 kills going the way of Next Gen. And it's a hat trick for the Self-Forest, and all of a sudden he's got a game. He's 500 GPM.
And we do see that Nomad actually went for the helm instead of
Yes.
like a Rook Cleaver or a Twin Blade or anything.
Do you think it's like a early game helm and like he would still break it for like a cleaver and utilize the life tube?
I think he's gonna keep with the helm and then get the brutalizer in late game. But I mean, you never know.
I didn't think about that. He could actually go
Did he
for
play?
like
I didn't see.
upgraded basher, right? Well, he went for a
Warhammer.
Warhammer. Is that's part of cleaver, isn't it? Am I?
It is, but I think that's a shieldbreaker. He is.
So, oh yeah, I mean he could just go into a shieldbreaker now, right?
Yeah,
I was really
Lords.
thinking though that he would just have like an early game helm. This is something players used to do way back in the day. Buy an early black helm so you could like sustain and then break it so you can buy Cleaver later on.
But I think that's gonna be a shield breaker. They're gonna use so that Bubbles and Lord is gonna be the main farmers, and Noma's gonna be the fighter. Like, guys, go in. I mean, so yeah, we will see.
Bubbles picks up the light brand. Pretty much seems to be the trend.
Oh,
Edge counter on the back line. Vindicator does hold his ground. They do get the 1 kill onto Pearl. Storm Spirit on the Salforus. They're gonna take out the Kane as well, who didn't get his space off casted. And Kinesis already used the lift. He's on the run now, gets Lava Surge stunned. Lord Salforus gets a nuke and kills him. Soul Reaper is gonna run away. And they're also gonna try to run away on the Emerald Ward in the jungle here. He throws out a trap. Might try to go for a TP out, juke in the trees. Not even gonna juke. Magma's not gonna get in range in time. Didn't have mana for a PK Surge either. He had to just use the Surge, but was out of range. Alright, so Legion's in the lead now. 3,600 gold lead.
oh, it's a big swing, goal swing. Like the Hellborn had the lead on like I think it was like 4K, and now it's 4K almost for the other team.
Yeah, the team fights have been going the way of Legion, despite them kind of losing the laning phase a bit. The Kinesis not really taking off this game, even though he had a really good laning phase against the Bubbles. The Bubbles is kind of out farming him, so to speak.
We see that the case is actually buying Glovestone. I'm not sure what that's gonna turn into though.
Maybe Spell Sunder or Staff? If it's Staff, I feel like that's pretty bad.
Yeah,
It could be an icon, but it's also kind of weird, I would say, to go. I mean, if he wants to like really tank up, but I think there's better options, right? Like, why not just get a Gnomes? Why not just get a?
Maybe he's looking
Some
for
more
early
early game
stats so he
items.
can upgrade the Emerald Warden. I'm not sure. It's a
Warden
bit
has an
weird though.
Astrolabe. Wait, they have 2 Astrolabes. They have Emerald and Pearl with both Astrolabes. That's also weird.
It's a bit
Soul
weird.
Reaper holding 3,000 gold, by the way, so he's going a big item. Is it a mock?
I don't hope it's a mock, but it could be.
I feel like Soul Reaper doesn't need a mock.
No.
Alright, Face Off comes out. Undying is up on the Emerald Ward, and he's trying to hold his ground. Trying to do as much damage as he can. Damage getting mitigated by the Pearl ultimate as well. Lord Forest getting taken out here by the Soul Reaper Demonic Execution. And now Kane pushing forward, trying to get in range for a waylay, but has already used his Face Off. That was a savage 6 streak on the off lane. Forest, by the way. Kelfield comes out. Bubbles is going to pour it out in the to the jungle here. Kinesis is trying to catch him. He does with a lift. And meanwhile, like, there's no really team support follow-up if they were able to chase with him. Now Nomad is here. He does have a shield breaker, by the way, so he does keep the Black Helm. Not going to break it for a Rune Cleaver. And did I just see a Spell Shards right-click by Kinesis? I'm so confused. He's just got a casual Glowstone. Alright.
Okay.
Item builds are very, very interesting this game. And now Sulforus is either going for an Ice Brand or a Shrunken Head.
Suppose that's a BKB, but yeah.
Barrier BKB sounds pretty bad. I hope it's a Frostwolf Skull. Personally.
Actually, I bought the mock on the Soul Reaper.
Oh, he has a full mock.
Yeah.
Well, he got a lot of gold from that Sulforus skill. He got 900, so that was probably like the remaining components post Sword of the High, which he almost had.
Oh, I personally don't really like the PK. I mean, mock. You don't really need the mock.
That's what
Like
I was
we are.
thinking as well. I
Yeah.
like Grimoire or Dawnbringer, I think, are slightly more useful.
Yeah. I guess in a way the evasion from the mock this game could
Oh,
be.
they kill the Kinesis mid. That's a DD Nomad with a mag stun. Savage Sick, by the way, on the Nomad. They had 2 big kill streaks. The Sulforus one already ended, but now Nomad's still on one. Meanwhile, top lane. I don't even know if Sulforus can take out Soul Reaper. He's gonna use the Demonic Execution. All very low level other than Soul Reaper. Oh, might be overstepping here. Stasis smash. Let's throw Nomad in the air. He comes down. A lot of pressure now. He gets stuck in the crew. He might be going for the staff as well. Oh, glowstone into spell shard, yeah. Kane's getting close to his shrunken head, so he'd have Elder shrunken head. Sorryper goes for Fleet Feet. I don't know what he's gonna do with Fleet Feet.
Dawnbringer? I don't know.
What can he buy with Fleet Feet? He could buy a Dawnbringer if he wants a Firebrand.
Yeah. But it's kind of weird to not go the Life Breath first, though. But I feel like Bok and Life Brand, like, it's just...
Yeah.
So much farm, like you...
It's gotta be a Firebrand, right? Like, what else could this Fleet Feet turn into?
It has to be a farm.
Wingbow? But that doesn't make any sense. Nah, it's no way it's Wingbow. What's going on now? Kelpfield down, Storm Spirit coming out. Onto Emerald Warden. Bubbles is gonna die here. Kane has a face-off ready to go. He's outnumbered though, unless they get team support here. Lift comes out on the Nomad. Kane is gonna fall though in the tower. Too much damage for him. It is an Ice Brand, by the way, on the Sulfuras. I like that a lot better. Sorryper's up in the top lane just farming. He's got Pearl behind him as well. At the Legion side, they're gonna take out the tower. They traded 2 for 1, only losing their bubbles. And now, I mean, the gold lead is not that much, honestly. 2,300 gold lead feels like a pretty dead even game. And a lot of their net worth is on Sorryper, but you know the rest of the supporting cast is around 400 GPM. Pearl as well with 300. She goes for Alchemist Bones. This is like one of the few times I've seen the supports picking up Alch Bones. Not that bad in my opinion, but obviously he could have like a PK or a tablet or something instead. Vindicator getting slowed up here. He's gonna die. Did throw out the final chapter, but it's too late. Kind of wasted in a sense.
Yeah, sadly it is. Oh, we see bones on the Pearl actually. That's not something you see every day.
On who?
On Pearl.
Oh wait, did you hear me? Did you hear me say that? Or
I think I missed you saying it. Sorry.
Oh, okay. No, that's fine. Yeah, I was just talking about that. Lift comes out on the Sulfuras here. Not a whole lot of damage, but there's a Lava Surge. It gets interrupted as Kinesis steals the stun. Now Bubbles is going to hold his ground and take cover. Bubble comes out. Kinesis on the run. One more hit needed. Take him out. He will go down in the background. And the Hellborn side is actually winning this fight, it looks like. Magnus, very low on life, goes down to the Soul Reaper, who's doing so much damage in this fight with the Mock and the Withering Presence. He already used his Demonic Execution, so he ends up finishing it off with a hat trick. Probably used it on the Nomad, if I had to guess. Or the Sulfuras, but either way, they take a pretty commanding fight, and that's because Vindicator was dead. Face off coming out on the tower, that always looks funny.
Yeah, this actually might be a Rex.
They were losing by like 8,000 experience and 2,300 gold. Now they're winning.
Yeah.
After that fight, that was a huge momentum swing. And the Soul Reaper 700 GPM now. Emerald Warden just finished her staff, so she can give Bird to somebody. She gives it to Soul Reaper. He's even that much harder to kill now. Did finish a Firebrand
on the Kinesis, man.
Yeah, it's an icon. He just wanted to tank up and like go for sustain, but
yeah.
I'm not a big fan of it personally.
I mean, neither. The Kane is going to
Kane is manning up here. 1 versus 4. Takes out Bubbles. Alright. Apparently he can tank 4 people.
No? Yeah,
in between the towers. Yeah. Nomad with Shieldbreaker 3 needs to start pumping in some DPS. Here comes an edge counter. Hits onto 2. Do they have the follow-up, though? Nomad's not really fighting the most. Does get lifted by the Kinesis. Definitely needs that shrunken head. Because he's not able to right-click. He's just getting held down.
That's a beautiful Pearl ulti, by the way. I don't know if you saw it, but he
comes out.
That was a beautiful Pearl ulti. He just pushed them into the enemies.
Magnus is gonna fall. He Storm Spirited himself on the Emerald Trap. Doesn't matter. He comes down. And man, this game just did like a huge swing. I mean, I can't believe how fast this game turned into Hellborn momentum. 10k lead. They're gonna go for a second Rax now. If
Go
they
to
get the
see?
second Rax, is there any way they could come back from this?
No.
Bubbles gets a
think-
4-man count field. He's trying to do everything he can to stop this Rax push. Nomad is here. Gets a 4-man edge counter. Needs to get a kill. Can't get one, so he can't reset his Mirage Strike. And that's going to be the difference maker. They're just going to dive him here. Soul Reaper just doesn't care. With Kinesis, they're just tanking and diving. Doing so much damage. And even though Nomad's on 18% damage on the hero charts, it really feels like he's lacking that Shrunken Head to man up and fight. Barbed Armor picked up by the Cane. Here comes an Eruption. Takes out the Pearl. So they get 1 kill. Magma Storm Spirits himself. Vindicator still has his Storm Spirit. Here comes the Frostwolf from the Sulfuras. Look at that crippling slow onto the Emerald Ward. They take him out. It's a hat trick coming in for Bubbles now, who could buy his completed for more power if he wants. But now Kane is here with a Shrunken. And he's going to melt the Nomad. There's just no chance. Barbed Armor up. Sulfuras now getting slowed as well. He will fall. Soul Reaper's presence there, impacting that kill. And the GGs are being called. That's going to do it, though. I can't believe this game is over in a matter of minutes. And our Hellborn side, Non-Noi, takes out Next Gen.
Oh.
You know,
Men Soul
ending,
Reaper actually went for a Geometer instead. So we were so wrong, you and me.
I did not expect the Geobane to come out.
Uh,
Maybe to remove the Indie silences. Maybe he wanted to purge off the Vindy silence and didn't feel like going Shrunken Head.
I mean...
Because he had a barrier rattle, so he was pretty tanky.
I also thought that he was planning to buy the Mad... What is it called? Mad Armor May? Right?
Yeah, at that point the game was already over, so I don't
No.
know if that was necessary.
Yeah. But yeah,
All right.
GG, well played by both teams.
Yeah, that was a fun one. Very even for most of that game until the very, very end, where Hellborn just took some 1-2 fights that ended the game. So really well played by Non-Noi. And that will conclude today's coverage. That was the last one we were going to cast. So that's it from me. Anything you want to say, Doze, before we go to Paradise?
GG well played, and 5.
Fun all chat today from some of the tips. That's it from me. You're up, Paradise.
All right. Well, that was what you got in Doze. Thank you for the incredible cast today. And today was the qualifiers, day number 2. There's still another qualifier round to be played, as you can see in your screens right now. But I'm not quite certain if we're going to cast this one because it will be tomorrow. And if you want to cast this one, we will most likely do it on Friday. And I don't think that we were gonna have people to cast on Friday, so we will most likely be skipping this round and jumping into the actual, I guess, real bracket, the quarterfinals for this tournament, or for the bracket, which is going to be next week, hopefully. So it's going to be on the 23rd and the 24th of November, and I believe that we're going to close it off with the winner bracket finals for the winner brackets and loser brackets finals, and then the grand final on December 1st. So on November 30th is going to be winner bracket, loser bracket finals. December 1st is going to be the grand final for the tournament, where we're going to see the winner of this tournament. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed the show. And again, tune in next time in November 23rd for the quarterfinals. Thank you all for watching. 3 p.m. GMT. As always, thank you all for watching. We will see you then. Good night, everybody.